goes out with you all the time. Do you embarrass your son too?
Oh,
Wait, say hello again. There was no audio for a second there.
There's no audio. Oh my God.
I'm not saying that again.
Welcome to Dennis's podcast.
I do. I embarrass my son as often as possible.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna throw that out there. Dude. Dean's watching.
He's
dude.
so used to it.
So we have no audio?
No, we're back now.
Oh, we're back.
That's why I said say hello again.
Oh, say
hello
hello
again.
and welcome back. Apparently we got audio. Do we have like ongoing technical issues, or can I like talk freely?
No, it was just
Alan
a
just
blank
gave me a
look.
thumbs up. So
He gave you a thumbs up. He might have. You thought it was a thumb.
He's listening on his
Was
phone.
it a thumb? All right, good. All right, so we're talking about Lauren and her apron, hiding her broken zipper.
Yes, yes.
And how embarrassed Dean must be, her son.
He's used to it.
No,
I've been his mother his whole life. He is used to it.
My mother used to embarrass me, and then I turned the tables. I got to an age. Ooh. Yeah, I got gassier than her, dude. and tables are turned. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
We're letting it all out there, quite literally.
Right.
All right, well, we're very happy to have you guys with us today. Thank you so much for joining yet another episode of CEG Dealer School. We have a special episode here for you. We have some visiting dignitaries, if you can call them that. One that we like and one that we don't like so much, but he happens to be occupying some of our couch. No, there we go. Look at this. We got.
Wow, that's not the picture.
No,
Yeah.
there's Alan,
That's
by
not
the
the
way.
picture.
He is like the OG of OGs.
That's right.
He's our super fan, and we love Alan.
Yes.
Most of the time.
We do. All the time.
He's a kind of a shit talker, though. Did I throw that out
one of
there?
the
Did I
things
say
love
that?
about him.
This is true, by the way.
No.
One of the things I love about him.
I'm like surrounded people who are very direct. I'm surrounded by people
That's
who.
a good
yeah.
thing.
No, that's
That is
probably
a
a
good
good thing. Yeah.
You're rarely direct.
They
I mean,
they
what did
tell
you
me
expect?
when I smell or when I got crap in my teeth. But we also on the purple couch today. We got dealers. It's the episode's focused on. There's Nick, one of our current students.
Hey.
And we got Pat over here, one of our older students.
He's hidden away. He doesn't
How
have a
about,
mic.
He doesn't
how
have a-
about
Yeah, he doesn't
former
have a mic.
student?
He's a former student. Oh, we didn't want to
not
put the
older.
camera
He's
on
former
poor
I mean,
Pat.
I
Oh my
can,
God.
I can zoom out. Wait,
Poor
wait.
Pat. He's like, huh? My mother's watching. I called her. Not really? Oh yeah. He's that is kind of funny. You can see all the couch except for you, dude. Like
There you
literally.
go. He's there.
Oh, there we go.
They can't hear him,
fantastic.
though.
Pat, they can't hear you? That makes sense. No one wants to hear you, dude. Okay? No,
He's
just
not
kidding.
mic'd.
We
You
love
just say
Pat.
what you're gonna say, and I'll just repeat it for you.
Oh God, that's gonna be even more annoying. I swear to God.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We have a few promo stuff. Besides, did I thank everybody for tuning in? Yeah, because that's the thing. And we are going to give something away. We're going to give something away.
Do we know what we're giving away? Yet?
You know what? I kind of got.
Well,
no,
we'll
we
figure
don't.
it out.
All right,
We'll figure it out.
So here's what we got. We got. Hey, can we show them the checks? We have these checks coming. Can we show them? I know this is kind of on the spot, but Mar designed chips that we have coming that are absolutely fantastic. Wait until you guys see it. Can you show them the graphic of that, the koi fish? Oh, dude. Everyone that we've showed this wants one bad. We're going to be putting it up for pre-order. I was going to try and get it done today, but we were busy. But probably tomorrow we'll have it up for pre-order.
She designed a koi fish?
No. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. It's all right.
He's looking for it.
Let me see if I can figure out a way to keep talking.
I figured that if she designed a koi fish, Dennis loves koi fish.
How do you know Dennis loves koi fish? Does he
I know lots of
eats
stuff.
them, designs them? What do you mean when
like,
you say like?
Because you know how I know this?
Yeah.
Somebody came
There's
into...
a lot of glare, buddy. Oh, look at this, dude.
Oh, beautiful.
Is that the most incredible design? Mara,
Turn
by
it
the way,
this
is
way.
gifted
Turn it that
by.
way.
You have no idea how
that
gifted she is.
There you go.
We don't let her know how gifted she is because we don't want her to get another job.
Right? She'll ask for a raise. God forbid.
Oh no, yeah. Let's not do that. Let's be
so
like.
one day we were
look
at
at this. That's the other
beautiful.
side.
That is beautiful.
Side
we were
A,
at the
side
school,
B.
and some girl came in and she was selling what like pictures? What would you call those? That she was selling 3D kind of And we
bought
looked
it.
through them, and he bought the
Oh.
koi fish one. He goes, "Oh, I love koi fish."
Yeah.
My skateboard's a koi.
By the way, that's a scary ass picture. The 3D is so realistic.
It
you
is.
think that it's like
But
alive.
those fish are actually swimming
No,
off the paper.
I was
the
very
page.
impressed. That
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
I got hungry. Not really. I didn't get hungry. Live fish don't interest me. Right, Rocky?
good.
By the way, Rocky visited us this week.
Yes, he did. He came to see me at the Cosmopolitan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I don't think he came to see me, but he came to the Cosmopolitan and
Oh,
he
really?
saw me
and
there.
he saw you there?
Yeah.
He knows you work there.
I know, but he used to work there.
Oh,
so
he
was
used to
there
work there.
visiting.
Oh, yeah.
And he saw me.
We had
I
a-
like how we're supposed to do a bunch of promos and we're here just like chatting. Anyways,
We gotta get
we
go to
got a
shopcasinoquest.com if
We
you
got
want any of our merch. Patreon, $25 tier. You get the full vlog. So if you like the vlogs, if you sign up for the $25 tier, you can get the full vlog. It's like 10, 20
28
minutes more.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
Nice.
here, let me go. I got the notes, dude. I just got stuck on a
Okay,
tangent.
but you just didn't say anything on the notes, okay?
Jesus, dude. See what happens?
That's why we need Dennis. That's why we love Dennis.
We do love
Keeps
Dennis.
us on track.
Hefe. We're calling him Hefe now. He's the boss of bosses here soon. I've been watching that Narco show. I love Hefe. All right. Anyways, yeah, the full vlog. If you love so we have 2 vlogs now, by the way. There are 2 vlogs being filmed simultaneously. One is sort of the CEG vlog.
Okay.
It's about the inner workings of CEG and Casino Quest.
Right.
And then we have a Vegas Tycoon is sort of our lifestyle
Right.
channel.
Yep.
And we have a second vlog, and that's like the lifestyle vlog. That's like what we do when we go home, on the way to work. God,
Okay. Oh, hi.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, we got Alex. Alex has
What's
a
up,
date.
Alex?
Oh, wait a minute.
Peeking his head in.
Anyways, how you doing, buddy? Say hello. Is there a camera? Oh, look at that.
There you
Wow.
go.
For all you roulette fans out there, we have like 3 people that check in. You know what I mean?
That's right. We're here at Casino Quest. Alex is out there bent over a craps table.
We're busy. I know. Yeah,
He
no,
just popped
sorry,
in to
buddy.
say hi.
Hi, sir.
I mean, it could be a day with your mom. I mean, a date can be interpreted. Yeah, yeah. Bricked up date. But anyways.
I saw something on Instagram or Facebook or something with him and his dad and with Charlie Kim dressed as it must have been for Halloween. He was
KJ.
the
switched.
the OG KJ.
Yeah, no. We love Charlie
Yeah,
Kim. He's got
yeah.
a great sense of humor, too.
Yeah.
All right, we also have crapsy.com. They're
Yep.
working through some bugs, so make sure to keep, if you're on crapsy.com and you're playing craps, because you play craps on crapsy.com, that kind of makes sense. I had to throw that in there, though, just in case. You know.
In case you didn't know what crapsy was for.
Yeah.
It's to play craps.
Yeah. And but we love the community is building. It's growing nicely. We are so impressed how many people have come, and you know the mobile version's coming. They're fixing a few of the, you know, there's some bugs. You know, obviously. And you
Always
guys-
with a new app and
Yep.
new program.
So
like
it's
that.
evolving very quickly, rolling out updates. There's that. All right, what else do we got?
What else do we got? I don't know.
We're gonna talk to our students. So today's episode is literally about our students. We have a couple here.
Really quickly, Joseph Frazier, Crapsy is not on phones yet. It's not on mobile. It's just on desktop, but it's coming soon.
There you
Yeah,
go.
mobile's coming soon. That's really the next. So that right now they're working on kind of the logic, the structure, everything else. They're sort of finishing it, polishing it off, and then it'll come on mobile. Because that when it gets to mobile, it's gonna go big. Dude.
Absolutely. That's what people want. Their phones always have their phone with them.
This is the
right?
deepest, most probative version of craps on a night.
That's
There's
what
no
people
doubt.
want.
If you like to play craps, I've never seen anyone that comes close to it.
All right.
You either played craps to get like the data, or you played for the user interface. There's some kind of cool apps that have an interesting you know, roles, but you can't get into the deeper levels of craps, like you know, power pressing, strategies,
Right.
bots, all that stuff.
Right.
This you can. Like
Cool.
this app was rolled out by someone who loves dice.
So, if I don't know how to play, can I learn how to play on Crapsy?
Yes, so that's actually one of the big upgrades. Crapsy is going to have sort of tutorials, and you'll be able to plug in with guess who.
You?
Well, not just
The
me,
Dice
but
Master?
Casino Quest.
Nice.
This is almost a commercial, all
I know,
right?
right?
Did we plan this?
No, we didn't. I swear we didn't.
Because so we're
But I
gonna.
was seriously like, for somebody
Yes.
like me who I really don't know craps that well,
Yeah.
I could go on Crapsy and I can learn. How
You
to
can.
play.
So we're going to be integrating like teachable types of videos, like you know what YouTube used to do when it first started. You know how you went to
Right.
YouTube to learn how to do stuff.
Right.
Now you go there for almost pretty much everything. But it used to be sort of the
Go there to
how-to
watch people.
destination.
What's the thing called? Epic or fail. Those epic or fail videos. Love those
Really?
on YouTube.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Never
But
mind
anyways,
then.
I'm fairly new to YouTube, believe
You
it or
guys
not.
know, right?
A compilation.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
yeah.
compilations.
Yeah.
Yeah, of watching people just
Oh,
do
that
stupid
Aussie
things
guy?
and get
I
hurt.
love that Aussie guy, man.
Oh, the Australian dude. He like.
Yeah, that
commentates,
Australian dude.
Yeah.
Oh God, I love
pretty
that
good.
guy. He cracks me up, man. I love that guy. By the way, that is a good dude. He had this cancer fundraiser. I mean, he's yeah. All right, So we got to give away something, and so this episode we're gonna give away either prints. I got 2 prints left. You guys didn't even let me give them away at our 100K show because you were so generous before I had a chance to even do this. It was quite something. So you could choose the prints or some of our gold money.
So the prints, let me just hold them up so you guys can see them. And right now we have diamonds and a hearts, right?
Yeah, those are the 2 left.
These were designed by Mar.
Mar, yeah.
Right? So,
she's
I mean, when we
fantastic.
say she's good, she's so good.
Yeah, good
Very
thing she doesn't
talented.
watch this blog or this podcast.
She's good.
Get back to work, Mar.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Just forget what you're here. And so we're getting in these really cool bills, dude. Oh, a whole nother level. But those are on the store. So wait for those to go on the store. All right, what else do we got? That's it. All right, promo over. On to the
these
show.
things are so
Do we have any? Did I miss anything, Dennis? Vegas Tycoons on YouTube.
Yep.
It's youtube.com/Vegas Tycoons. It's
Tycoons with an S or
with an S,
tycoon
with an
without-
S,
Oh, with an S.
with an
okay.
S. VegasTycoon.com is our website. We're working on that. It's Dennis's love with the vlog. He has been working very hard. He's so happy, excited. A lot of you guys are tuning in to that, and it's been wonderful, dude, to see you guys' reaction. So we put out the very first vlog. There's basically going to be 3 regular content things. One's going to be a vlog. What's the other 2 things?
A fitness video and a
fitness.
financial video.
Well, sort of financial for dummies kind of thing. So we're going to kind of work through kind of how we have a lot of young people and what young people do to get perfect credit and this kind of thing, because we have a lot, believe it or not.
Which, you know, when I was in school, probably assuming
Yep.
you two were about the same age, they didn't teach that kind of stuff.
No.
They taught us how to, like, home ec and how to
Manage a checkbook.
cook and,
Yeah.
yeah. But they didn't teach you about credit cards and the interest rates and,
Yep.
and all that kind of stuff. And that's
Yep.
really important. Do they still don't?
Oh, yeah.
No?
No.
See,
Nothing's changed.
These youngins over here
Yeah.
are telling
Yeah.
me that they
And there's
don't.
a
They
lot
should.
of things in play now with
Yeah.
altcoins and a lot of different IPOs have
Yeah.
changed, how you invest, where
Yep.
you invest,
Yep.
all the tools are available, online, offline, brick and mortar banks. Some banks don't have a brick and mortar store. It's literally completely online.
Right. Yeah.
So we're gonna roll that out. But the fitness stuff, holy crap! I can't wait to you guys. The first fitness video is coming out. When is that coming? Jet's working on it right now.
Soon.
Yeah. So I've been doing this
Really
fitness.
quickly, Michael Gray gave us 99 cents.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much. And also, I just wanted to read this. Christopher Bertracking says, "Fitness? ? Oof."
Who was
Listen
that
here.
said that?
For some people, fitness is bellying up to the crap table.
I want to.
That's
yeah,
all
right.
the cardio they need.
Who was
Throw in
that
the
comment
bones.
from, Dennis?
That's Christopher Bird Trucking, dude. We love him.
I agree with you 100%. Just
Yeah.
so you know. Yeah. Oof.
Lauren probably won't be featured in those
Hey, you never
episodes.
know. You never know.
By the way, this fitness videos is for regular people doing regular stuff. It's all about quality of life. So I'm going to show you how to move without moving. I'm going to show you how to have a lot of fun
I can do that.
working out.
I can move without moving.
Dude, I've had people work out in their chairs. So you can do this whole workout in not the whole workout. Okay, let's get real here. But I've been doing this for 30 years. It's a very unique kind of formative way of,
you know what?
improving your metabolism.
You should have me on one of those.
I know, 100%.
Yeah. I'd do that.
Stephanie
I-
Miller gave us a $5 super chat. It
Thank
said,
you,
"God bless you
Stephanie.
all."
Aw,
Thank you very much. By the way, so let's update the Dennis's birthday fund is up to what, sir?
$29.70.
Oh my God! Can you believe it?
$29.70?
$29.70.
Wow. Huh? One drink.
No, $2,970.
That's a lot of yeah, that's a lot of drinks.
You guys have been unflippin' believable.
Thank you so much.
We need to have another meter for the school. We're taking the entire school to get haircuts on
Yes, Wednesday.
And we're gonna film it. We're probably gonna do a couple Wednesdays. If you're a graduate, you're a SOL. You have to be a current student. Oh,
Is Dennis included in this?
he's already gotten a haircut, dude. He's
One.
already.
Yeah, the whole
He'll
time
be
we've
there with
known
the
he's gotten
camera.
one.
He'll be there with the camera.
He's gotten his haircut at that place. Yeah.
Dude, it's
Yeah, they
it's
checked it out. Dennis and David went,
Okay,
got
so
their
it's
haircut,
approved then.
and now we are sponsoring, and you
Yep.
guys are sponsoring.
Yep.
It's
Thank you
it's
so
very
much.
approved, by the way. They are fantastic hairstylists.
Dude,
They
that's-
they don't charge what they deserve, by the way.
Yeah,
Right.
they're in a kind of a rinky-dink location,
Right.
and on the outside you would think, regular haircut kind of thing. They're gifted. They're fantastic. I'm sure they had a lot of success in Vietnam where they're from, and then they came to the U.S. and this is how they're starting.
Right.
And
Right.
I went there to get a haircut kind of on a whim because it was right up the street from the mall, and he did such a great job, dude. And I always believe in paying someone what they're worth.
Right.
The haircut's only $15.
But we've already.
I paid him
we've-
$50.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I mean, and then they kept asking me. They were so nice. They just couldn't, and I was like, dude, that's what you're worth. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
And it's not like I can go around paying,
So you guys know, because we talked about this before, it's the haircut, the black and whites,
The whole
and you've
thing.
sponsored some students for us, and we appreciate that.
Yep.
And we are taking a bunch of students over there for the haircut part. We're going to work on the black and whites later.
Yeah.
But we've already factored into their $15
Yep.
a nice tip for them for each student that's going over there. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
thanks
$5.
to you guys,
We're gonna get
able to do
$20
that.
bill for
Yeah.
every haircut.
Yeah.
And we'll have literally we're thinking 25 people this first run. The school's been a little slow.
It has.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's December.
It is
That's
December.
normal. It's normal.
So the next thing as far as the school, before we introduce these fantastic students, Dennis answered a call. He's got
yeah.
someone's coming over Casino Quest. Our next big move forward is to make the school free. So we are going to do what's called pathways at the school for people who, for otherwise, either you can't afford it, or we're going to start creating a separate fund. And we are going to work with our casino partners. And so basically this next year, our goal is casinos need dealers. We can't produce enough dealers because the bar is still, access to the school is difficult. If you're coming in, so last week, for example, we had about 5 people that came to the school who just couldn't afford, to enroll at that time. And, they have budgetary issues, other concerns. I mean, it's the holidays, but they still want to go forward.
Right.
And for us, we don't access student loans, things like this, because we're pretty affordable, $500, $850 for all the classes, that kind of thing. So what we want to do is get the casinos to pay. I mean, you would think the casinos would be more than happy to pay to create a pipeline of students.
Absolutely.
But here's
because
what I know.
hiring is not easy.
No.
With the hiring and the onboarding and the training and all that kind of stuff, that's, it's expensive and it takes a while. So.
But David's putting together, so not just David, everybody, all of our staff, we're working on a new plan. So our program is going to be called the Pathway Scholarship, and we are going to use it in part to fund a pathway forward for people who want to be casino dealers. Because being a casino dealer, believe it or not, it can be transformative.
Yes.
Very transformative. I mean, you start out on the bottom level. You're making $17 to $22 an hour, even at a break-in house here in Vegas.
Yep.
And then at the top tier, you're making $100,000 a year. And the transition to that is not as long as you might think. In a couple of years, you can be at a Bellagio, an Aria, right? And even after your first 6 months, and we'll have stories like that. You could be making 35, 40 plus a year pretty easily, actually.
Right.
And if you're someone who's worked back at the house or you've had trouble holding down a job, it's not just people who are, who have, fallen into like $11, $12 an hour looking to upgrade the money. It's also people that, for me, as you know, I've worked a few jobs in my life. I had trouble sort of nailing down a job that was easy enough, but that was engaging enough where I stayed.
Right.
And for me, I had never been in a career for more than like 6 months, a year maybe max, until I became a dealer.
Wow.
Well, of course, the military, that was a kind of a commitment there.
Right.
But,
right.
But in and out of jobs, in and out as a young person, I just didn't know. I didn't have a lot of. I wasn't an artist. I couldn't sing. You want to? No.
No, we don't.
No, I'm a terrible singer.
Like a tennis, no.
But being a dealer for me was like playing a game. It was a way for me to,
Right.
stay and be involved with something.
Right.
And there's no ageism, there's no sexism, there's no. Well, of course, that'll depend. But
not so much now.
no.
Back in our day, yeah. But not so
I
much
got someone a
anymore.
job that was 80 years old, 81. That's the record. We just got someone who's 70 a job.
That's awesome.
And
we did.
it took a minute, by the way.
It did.
It wasn't automatic, so
But
that's
you
the
know
truth.
what? But he was determined, and he was
And
at school every day.
I promised him that I could do it.
Yeah.
I
you
did.
And
And
you
I did.
You did.
It's amazing the number of people that sit across from my table, and they always have some issue. You know, David, I'm not confident, or, you know, I got this tattoo, or I got this. If I tell you I can hook you up,
Yep.
I can hook you up.
Yep.
And so we won't. You guys have met him already, but he's
Yeah.
got a little arthritis. Doesn't move as
Yep.
quickly as he used to,
Yep.
and so this was an issue for the first casino we sent him to. Great
Yes.
personality.
Yes.
Fantastic
Great
personality.
personality, but just not. His hands just weren't.
Yep. So
You
he
know.
kept coming back and practicing and
Yep.
moving his body, and
And he was determined. He
No,
was
he
there
was.
every day at
Yeah.
school and put in the time and put in the effort and
Dude.
never. I mean, he got a little discouraged for a minute, but he kept going and he was like, "I'm gonna do this," and now he's doing it.
he's lit up. You should see how happy this guy is. dude.
yes. And
So
we're
is
Well,
so
I have
happy
a couple
for
side
him.
notes.
Side notes.
So number one, John says, plus they can work as casino fun nights for extra
Yes.
cash, $25 to $30 an hour.
Yes.
By the way, that's the thing. Hello, John. How are you? And I got your text message, buddy. And yes, 100%. We're in
Yes.
for the long haul.
Joseph Frazier asked, how much will the full tuition be?
So the full tuition. So for our costs per student, realistically, is we believe it or not, we pay anywhere from $15 to $20 an hour for our instructors, part-time instructors. So we don't even, so tuition will run between $250 and $700 per student. So our goal really is, as me and Alex and our organization is moving forward on the YouTube thing, because of you guys, quite literally, all we want the school to do is break even and pay for staff. Right. All we want to do is use that as a placeholder. We don't want to lose the school, but we don't recognize it's not for us to make money. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So we see that as just an opportunity for us to be, part of the community. It's something we know. I don't know how to cook, so I can't be doing that. God, that would be terrible. But I know how to deal.
I know how to cook.
You do? Oh, really?
do.
You do know how to cook.
We've had this conversation.
I know. We have had. Yeah.
So as of right
Yeah.
now, our highest priced package is
Yeah.
$850. If you want to come in, learn all of the games, it's $850, right? As
Yes.
of right now.
Yep.
But
So
our goal is lower, eventually free or scholarship type stuff.
yep.
We'll figure out exactly what that means. But
So
right
for
now,
every $200 that we put into this pathway, that's a class for a student. That's one class. Unfortunately, they need more than one class. Most casinos, you have to have at least 2 or 3 games. There's a few with 2. Dice is the big one. Getting people to transition to dice sometimes is tough because they find it's intimidating. We charge a little more because it's a more structured class, but we're gonna have quite a bit of information. You know who got me thinking about this a lot? We've had 3 people come visit us. One of them being Snapper. Hi Snapper, I hope you're watching. And so we've had a few people like that come visit us and literally donate to the school.
right.
And so what we've done the first time around, we had someone. By the way, you guys, we raised a whole bunch of money on a few of the podcasts, right?
Right.
And so we've taken that money and then used it to discount the cost of
Right.
tuition. So
Right.
we made that available in September or October, I believe, or August, September. And we ended up, at first we had 5. We had sort of 5 discounted spots available.
Right.
And then 12 people signed up. And, it is what it is kind
Right.
of thing. And we just move forward with that.
Right.
More side notes.
yes.
We have 3 super chats. Christopher Bird Trucking, $20. Says,
Thank you.
Sticky's B-Day fun.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm going to
dude.
skip Alan for just a second.
Wow.
Christopher Bird Trucking gave another $10. Said, B-Day fun to 3,000. With that, we hit 3K.
Yeah, $3,000.
And
Oh,
Alan,
thank
you want to
you.
read your own super chat?
Yeah, so my super chat I put is, we want Daddy David to sing.
Oh. Happy birthday to me. No, I'm a terrible. I can't sing. I can't save. I don't even know a note if it smacked me around.
I love to sing.
Really?
I do.
Do
I
other
think I'm
people love
okay.
you to sing?
Well, here's where I'm going with this.
God.
I think I'm okay. I'm not terrible. I'm not great.
Yeah.
But when Dean was probably like 7 years old,
Mm-hmm.
we were in the car and I was singing my little heart out and we were driving and he goes, "Mom, please."
Oh, really?
don't sing."
He's like,
Yeah. Talk about brutally honest.
wow. Yeah.
But I kept singing because I love it.
I'm sure you did too. You probably rolled down the window.
Of course.
You shared the song with
Everybody
someone
has
else.
to hear.
Yeah. So that's going to be the big thing. We're going to make an announcement about this. Casinos need us. They can't afford for us to go out of business, and they can't afford not to have more dealers signing up at the school.
Let me ask a good question. It says, you mean you can't get a few casinos to pay at least 50% of tuition?
It's ridiculous. It's unbelievable. Casinos are so slow to adopt the reality. Here's the reality. They're running out of dealers. In November of 2019, right? We had 137 registrations that month. We couldn't believe it. We were going back over the numbers, me and Dennis, doing some other report, and this last November we had less than 50.
Crazy.
50.
Crazy.
You see, and meanwhile, back in November of 2019, it was a 2 to 3 month sort of employment process. Casinos were, come November, December, they slowed down. They weren't desperate. Now they're desperate. Now they got October $1 billion win on table games with 1 million less people because they have these crazy high limits, and people are coming out here with short money, with $25 tables, $100 buy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not a lot you can do with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And you're seeing that, I'm sure, at the Cosmo.
Yeah.
People just playing above their means, and when you play above your means, you're just on tilt. You better have a good cocktail, and be on your way to Hooters.
Yep.
The restaurant. The restaurant is what I'm talking about. Anyways, so our goal really is to have the casinos, because here's what we figure. It costs them about 10% of their first year's salary. This is sort of a standard statistic. So if a dealer's making $30,000, it's about $3,000 is the acquisition, training, retention costs, right? So what about with us? We don't, by the way, everybody thinks we get kickbacks when we play students. We don't. We get zero.
We don't.
Every
That's
now
right.
and then a casino calls us up and says, David, you want to come eat? And I'm like, what kind of food you got? You know what I mean? But we do get a few comps every now, but that's it.
Right.
And I don't mean like regular comps. I mean like cafe,
Right.
We don't get.
Right. We don't get the penthouse suite.
No,
with
nothing like that.
No.
Mesquite hooks us up at Catherine's. We love that, by the way. That's my favorite. Of all of the restaurants, they give us a comp about once a year.
Is that their like steakhouse?
It's fantastic.
So good.
Yeah, love it.
So good.
Dude, the biggest shrimp ever, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, those shrimp will jump
that's
out
a
and
good
whack
restaurant.
you, dude. That's the thing. Those shrimp.
Really quickly, Ryan
Those are the
Beck says,
roided
does
out.
Lauren deal roulette at the Cosmo? If she's on single zero, I'll stop by and play next week.
Lauren deals roulette, but not single zero. Sorry. But occasionally they do put me on the double or the triple zero roulette.
Wow, really?
Yeah, but I don't know single zero.
The SR, yeah.
The SR. The only ones we have are in our high limit room, and the minimum is $100. And unfortunately, I can't deal to you there. But you can come play roulette with me on the regular tables, which are usually 25. Sometimes, depending on if it's a little slow, they'll be 15.
Wow,
Yep.
That's Cosmo, dude.
Yeah.
It's not cheap to play at Cosmo, dude.
It's not.
So
We
can
do
we get
have
to the
some-
main topic of the thing? Because
Can we get
he's
to
just
the
kind
main?
of sitting there quietly.
They're just
patiently,
hanging out
like-
waiting. I know.
They're
All right.
like falling asleep.
All right, so we're gonna talk to some current students. We're gonna get to know them a little bit. If you guys are out there, sort of thinking about becoming a dealer, hopefully they say nice things. We paid them well before they came. No, we didn't. Yeah, this is gonna be hit or miss, huh? I didn't even think about it. Oh my God, we have another visiting dignitary. It's the
hello.
principal. Come say hello. Reach in there, buddy. This is Mr.
good.
Principal.
Yeah,
You're
he
good?
is.
Oh
Yeah.
man, we got two visiting
Wow.
dignitaries. For those of you guys out there who are fans, just so you know, we would literally not be in business if it wasn't for them.
Right.
I don't say that as a thank you. I say that as absolute reality. During COVID, when
And
we were
as a
shut
thank
down-
you as well.
and as a thank you, but I mean, I
Thank
know I'm
you.
redundant, but they paid our rent.
Yeah.
These guys literally
Yeah.
paid our rent. I mean, you
Kept
guys,
us
that
going.
community, you paid our during COVID. We had no money. I mean, we weren't
David
making any.
would
We
be
had zero
living
money.
in his car.
We saw
I-
how skinny Sticky was. We need like
Oh yeah,
Yeah, right,
that's
right.
true. Yeah, we would
Sir,
not be
sir,
in
I
business.
think you mean buff, okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm actually just buff now.
Look
It
at
was like
that.
He is-
Ooh.
adopt a Sticky for $1 a day.
He's all bricked up, buddy. He's all bricked up.
Oh, Lord.
By the way, I don't know the full meaning of that word yet. I haven't absorbed it. It meant something different when I was a kid. Being bricked up meant you had abs.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
it's
don't think it means
apparently
that
it's
anymore.
morphed into something else. That's why I can say it though, because I only know it as in the context of my age.
Got
dude.
it.
I don't know it as a young
Yeah,
person.
well,
dude.
you
That
are
makes
old.
no
That's
sense.
true.
Someone asked why won't they let Lauren deal in the high limit room?
No. I do deal in the high limit room. I just don't deal single zero.
Yeah.
I deal Baccarat, I deal high limit blackjack. I am in the high limit room sometimes, but I don't deal single zero. That was
Yeah.
my point. and single zeros only in the high limit room. That's right.
Yeah.
That's my point. Sorry.
By the way,
Yes, I
Lauren's
do.
a fantastic dealer. You guys don't know. She has fantastic hands. She's been dealing a long time. And more importantly, she has a lot of presence on the game,
Yes.
which that's something that's hard to translate. That's why she ends up in high limit.
Yep.
You got to lock it down. You know, a lot of entitlement, a lot of expectation. You can't be making mistakes or shaking, getting nervous, and yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the thing. There's a lot of parts to that, by the way.
I've been doing this a while.
No, you have. Yeah, me and Lauren sort of worked together. We worked at Rio at the same time, but
Same
we were
place,
sort of
same time,
different
yeah.
shifts.
Yeah.
Different shifts.
Yep.
Uh,
I was on day shift in the high limit room.
Yes.
And David was on swing shift in the dice pit.
and the dice.
So
I
we
just
were there
did dice
at the same time,
Yeah.
but we didn't work together.
I got evicted from Blackjack. Quite literally, evicted from Blackjack.
Yeah.
Say it isn't so.
Yeah. And I believe
Oh, yeah.
deservedly so.
Oh, 100%, dude. I went out of my way to get evicted from Blackjack. I'm thank God I didn't get fired that
as
day.
many dice dealers do.
Yeah, no, hell, no, yeah. You can't call me for, backup. My God. Someone's got to be dead.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to get to it?
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
All right, so we have Pat and Nick, as we talked. Pat is an alumni, or an alumnus. Alumnus. And he went to the school. How long has it been, Pat? Do we have the camera? We're going to have to, can you guys mouth read? Because I think you're going to have to, or lip read?
I can
8
share
months,
this.
he said. 8.
You can
that's
uncoat the
it?
mic
8
and
months?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
toss it over a little.
You've got, oh, I see. You only graduated 8 months ago?
Yeah. He's already on to his next casino, dude.
I could have sworn you
Well-
worked at Palace for like a year and a half.
Palace for 8 months.
Wow.
Hey, what was your
I thought it was
break-in
longer than
job?
that.
Breaking job was Palace Station.
Palace Station.
Well, you interned here.
Yes.
Yeah, so you interned here, got a little experience. You kind of got juiced into Palace. But they took some break-ins and they stopped
Yeah.
that. It's not really a break-in house
No,
anymore.
actually, we just had another student from the school who just started there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mika?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So I guess you got to. Palace Station used to be a break-in house. It was a bit of a dive for a long time. If you ever went up to the buffet back in the day,
And yeah.
but they've spent a ton of money
They
renovating.
did.
The place is
They
fantastic.
remodeled it. They
Yep.
spruced it
Yep.
up. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Me and Alex started going to the buffet. The buffet went from like eesh to like wow, like
Yeah.
quite literally. Now they got a movie theater, all that stuff. They have all the amenities, little food court. They got a lot going. I mean, it's a really nice place.
The same thing happened at the Palms. They had a buffet and then they
Dude.
remodeled it and now it's closed.
And now they whacked it. Oh, it's
Yeah.
making a comeback
Yeah, it just got bought. It's going to be
100%.
reopened. But Palms was the same thing. Their buffet was like, ooh.
though. Yeah,
And then
no, it was rough.
Yeah.
So the Palace Station used to be kind of a low end job. It was a break-in job. They used to be famous for two things basically. They had a 1-2 poker room. You really went there to die, dude. That was rough. For any of you poker players out there, holy crap. 1-2 limit.
Yes. Yes.
Poker.
Talk about a grind game.
No, that's you just
Yeah.
you just put your hat in
Yeah.
and you just come back later, dude.
Little different now.
No, it's different
Little
now.
different now.
And the other thing that they were famous, well, two other, the bingo room. They
Bingo.
were definitely a bingo, Palace bingo or whatever.
Palace Bingo because
Yeah.
that's how they got started. They used to just be a bingo room
Yeah.
back in
Yep.
the day.
Yep.
Bingo and slots.
Bingo
Yep.
Palace.
Bingo Palace, the
that's right.
original Bingo
That's
Palace.
right.
That's it.
That's right. And
So
then the other thing is their oyster bar.
Oh yeah,
Stations
that's
Casinos has a really good oyster bar. All of
just
them.
Palace Station, but Palace Station is
Palace.
the start. They say it's in the pans, dude. It's in the pans. When I
Lauren,
first heard
drag
that, I
the
thought
mic
that,
over a little bit.
huh?
Do what?
Move the mic a little
Like
closer.
this?
Mine or
Am I
Lauren's?
better now?
Lauren's.
Oh, really?
good
My
now?
mic is doing
Do I
well?
scooch up?
Fantastic. See that, Lauren? I'm learning, dude. I can learn. Uh,
Anyway, that's what Palace Station was.
Listen,
and
when
now
yep.
it's a really nice casino, and they've got decent rooms and good restaurants, and still,
Yeah,
they
the
still
whole
have
place
bingo.
is upgraded. When they first told me about the pans, I thought he said it was the pants. And I was like, is it the same? Because I kept thinking, is it the same pants they were in? Like it's the guy in the with the pants.
The chef rotates
You know how they
the
say
pants.
who wears the
Right.
pants? Like the chef wears the pants, and like I was trying to extrapolate like what the hell they meant by the pants. And then he's like, dude, he's looking at me like, why do you keep saying pants? And I'm like, it's pans, dude, it's pans. And I'm like, oh.
Well, there you go.
This is how slow I am, really. Sometimes it's just nonsense, dude. Absolute nonsense goes through my head. I can't hear very well. Anyway, so the pans apparently have all the flavor, dude. They haven't been washed in forever.
No, they wash them.
They do wash the pans?
They wash them every day. They wash,
Really?
They wash the pans
Swear
every
to God.
day.
Yeah, don't be
it's
putting
mental
that out
decline,
there.
dude.
They routinely clean the oyster bar.
What, really?
Everything's clean.
Because the
sanitized.
other oyster bars haven't really replicated the Palace Station experience. That's the thing.
No, I
Can they
think
bring
it's
some
the,
pans over?
I think it's the good juju and
The good juju?
I think
yeah.
it's the chefs. We have
The chefs?
Easy Chef.
You know the chefs there?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, you get around,
Yeah,
buddy.
he's my
He
good
does.
friend.
The thing about Pat is that he talks to people, he gets to know people, he wants to know people. So
Yeah,
he does. No?
No, that's
Am I
true.
wrong? Yeah.
No, he gets around.
He
Pat.
does. So he talks to, like, you know, probably, I'm guessing, I don't know,
Yeah.
like in the break room or whatever,
No.
that he'll talk to people and he knows a lot of
No,
people.
he does
so,
know a lot. He gets around
that's a lot of people.
strangely.
So last night was my last night dealing at Palace
At
Station.
Pal, you're moving
Right,
on
yes.
to next casino.
Right. But I think I said goodbye to at least one person from every different
Department?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good. No, I know. I believe that 100%.
See,
You have
that's awesome. When I left the Rio, I was like, see ya. I'm out of here. No, that's not true.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, no, I said goodbye to people.
And now you're going to. I mean, you could say. Why not?
I haven't officially
You're
gotten
going to.
the
Oh,
job
really?
offer
You're going to.
yet.
You're going to a
He's
strip
going to a
property.
strip
Yes,
property.
that's
we
correct.
we won't mention
We'll
That's
say
where.
correct.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: you first came to school. You signed up for all the games.
That's correct.
You moved out here originally from California,
That's correct.
and you came to the school. I mean, you saw us online. I mean, what?
No,
were you here already?
So I go to UNLV currently.
Oh,
and,
UNLV. That's right.
Right. Yeah. you know,
Jesus.
that little thing.
I forgot about that.
So, one of my professors introduced me to Professor Scott, who's a good friend of the channel, and
yes.
he recommended that I go to CEG.
Yep.
And that sort of got the ball rolling, and now here we are.
Yeah.
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 No. Yeah, that's true.
When did you first come to CEG?
I came to February of 2020. So
Wow.
Oh,
right
before we
before.
shut down.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's
Right
true.
before the
And then we
pandemic.
shut down. Yeah, you were one of the first people to come back
Yeah.
though and
Yeah.
plug in.
Yeah.
And you actually reached out to us during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I even think that you were in the. We brought you in the school once. No, were you part of that? The dealing experience there with the
No, I don't
cocktails?
believe
No?
it was.
But yeah, so yeah, you were one of the people we were worried about getting a refund because because you paid you paid for all the games. We were like, oh shit, if Pat needs a refund, we just gotta have to
Yeah.
no rent.
So he came to school in February 2020. Then we shut down in March 2020.
Right.
And when we reopened, what was it, June, I believe?
Yeah.
Right? Came back, got through his games, got through his classes.
Right.
Ended up interning us for us for a while.
For us.
Working with us for a while.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then got his break-in job at Palace Station.
yeah.
Awesome.
So what games did you? What was the goal originally? Like what
Just
as far as the
get
dealing
my
part?
get my feet wet.
Really?
Yeah.
And then what was your favorite game at the school?
At the school, it was Blackjack. It was nice because, I would just be, like, dealing another game, like Baccarat or Roulette or something.
Yeah.
I'd go over to Blackjack and play with fake money. So, I
Yeah.
don't have to play an actual
No.
casino.
I know a lot of students love that. They love to be able to
So let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Who was your favorite teacher at the
Oh
school?
my god.
Not sure.
Not sure.
No comment.
Oh my god.
Probably Becky.
Probably back.
Becky
This is
a
when
lot-
we
lot
fade
of
to
people's
black.
favorite.
There you go. Because he didn't. I don't think you ever took dice. No. Did you
No,
take
no.
dice? No,
No.
you didn't really take dice. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
took
you
like
were
a week of dice, and then he was like, "No, I'm
Yep,
good."
yep,
Yeah,
that's
he
correct.
was
3
like-
days.
Yeah.
3 days,
Yeah.
I believe.
And there's a lot of people like that. Some people dice
Yeah.
is not a thing.
Right.
They like the other games. I
Right.
always find everyone gravitates to a certain type of game based on their personality. Like with Baccarat and Roulette, it's one of those. They don't like them both. They like one or the other kind
Right,
of thing.
yeah.
If you like Roulette, you like just dealing Roulette. If
Well,
you
I think
Baccarat-
they're different pace games.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Baccarat's
completely.
slow, steady.
Yeah.
Roulette's,
Yeah,
fast
if you deal
and fun.
Baccarat, you just get a gun and move on with yourself. No, I'm not a big fan of Baccarat, just so we're clear.
David Knoll was my favorite Baccarat teacher at the
Yeah,
school.
yeah, that's.
I would like that to be
makes
on the
sense.
record.
That totally makes
And
sense.
I'm your favorite dice teacher,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Uh-huh.
Lauren's the favorite dice teacher. Yeah.
Of course.
So has everything worked out the way you expected it to? I mean, in
Yeah,
terms
absolutely. It was great. So my goal was to get my feet wet, and I think it definitely happened. And they saw that I was such a strong dealer. I think because of the experience that the staff brings.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, I learned that sort of my path is different. Like, I wanted to go into management, and I talked to a very supportive team at Palace Station, and I
Yeah.
got into junior management essentially.
Yeah. No, Station Casinos, by the way, they're all about working within.
Yeah.
Promoting people from
So,
within. They give you that whole video, by the way, starting out.
Yeah.
I mean, one of their biggest bosses started as a bingo, worked in the bingo room. they have a lot of people back of the house that move to, dealing
Right,
in front of
exactly.
the house.
So we had the chief operations officer, Mr. Bob Finch,
Yeah.
come to the property about a couple weeks ago, and he mentioned that they were restarting an internal management program.
Yeah.
So Station Casino, something I love about them is they're actively recruiting their future upper management.
From within.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
100%.
so Dave Horn, our boss at Palace Station, started as a valet.
Hi,
Can
Dave.
you believe that?
Yeah,
Wow.
no, 100%.
Started as
Wow.
a valet.
No,
now
they have a
he's
lot of
Yeah.
stories
general
about
manager.
that.
Yeah.
And Dave, they've reached out to us, and we've developed a relationship with Station over the years. We provide a lot of dealers. We know a lot of the table game directors across many properties, and we're a huge fan. If you go to work for Station, the benefit program is
Oh,
great.
amazing.
There's a lot of
Amazing.
accountability within Station properties. And of course, not everybody agrees with me on everything, but I've always enjoyed working for Station myself.
That's one company that I have not worked for.
Oh,
The
really?
Stations. Yeah, when I came to Vegas, I went to the Rio.
Yeah.
I did, and then from the Rio, I went to the Cosmopolitan,
Yep.
and I did just a little stint at Venetian.
Okay.
I doubled,
So you had all the
Double
best
dip for a
jobs,
minute.
Lauren. Fantastic.
but yeah, I've never worked for Stations. Harrah's, which is now Caesars, and Cosmopolitan and Venetian,
Mm-hmm.
and I will be working for MGM soon, apparently, because they bought the Venetian. So
You mean the
The
Cosmopolitan?
Cosmo.
what did I say?
I know you said Venetian. It's okay, honey. It happens to all of us. Yeah.
Stop spreading rumors, man.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We all have our moments. They call those senior moments, Lauren.
I'm gonna take a nap.
So for those of you new to Vegas or watching from somewhere else, Station Casino is a big local player. They own a lot of
Right, yeah.
local casinos here in town. They the closest thing they own to this strip is Palace Station.
Yep.
So everything else is local. They ended up having to close Texas Station, Fiesta Henderson, Fiesta Rancho. Those are sort of in flux. No one's sure really what's going to happen.
And they owned the Palms.
Right.
as
They
well.
sold the Palms
Right.
to San Manuel,
Yep.
or not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
San
San Manuel.
Mhm.
They operate Sunset Station. They're opening Durango Station across from IKEA on the
That's
west
right.
side.
That's
They're working
right.
on that now. They broke. I think they finally broke ground, or they have a working path forward for that.
They've got Red Rock, which is out
Red Rock,
on the west side in Summerlin.
Green Valley, Boulder
Green Valley.
Station.
Yeah.
They own all of the Wild Wild West.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
did.
yeah. Yeah.
So
Wild West
yep.
And
is probably as close to the strip as Palace Station, as far as
That's
distance.
maybe on Trop, the
but,
one on Trop.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But they don't even have table games there
No,
anymore.
it's just
a
a
slot
slot
house now.
A slot house, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, very good player. Lots of accountability. If you go there, you know what to expect. That's what I love. Back when I was a dealer, you didn't know what to expect. You walked into a pit, and depending on the boss or who was going to yell at you, not yell at, who sweat the money, who didn't sweat the money, it was this constant trying to figure out. The Station Casino is kind of even keel. Like if you have an issue, there's accountability. They have a process. If you work there long enough, you'll get promoted.
Yeah, my favorite thing is that every senior management executive that I've talked to is very supportive of their new team members, and they want you to grow and they want you to learn, which for me is huge.
Yeah. No, it's you can be what you want.
Yeah.
If you want to move forward, you want to
Yeah.
stay a dealer, you can stay a dealer.
And if you want to move up and even transfer departments, that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
they give you a lot.
I know someone
opportunity.
who went from being
Yeah.
a dealer to being an accountant. Got an accounting degree, became an accountant for one of the properties. That was what she wanted to do. I know people have gone into surveillance. Yeah, so lots of opportunity there.
Can I tell a story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your story time with Pat? No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. So at Palace Station, there's a gentleman. His name is Michael. He's always in the blackjack table in high limit, unless his days off. But he started at Palace Station, I believe, 5 years after it first opened. So
Oh my
it was
God.
Still Bingo Palace as a security officer,
Wow.
and they found that he was just walking around being friendly like he is, and Mr. Frank Fertitta
Wow.
Jr. said, pulled him aside and said, "Michael, we think you have a great personality. Would you like to be a dealer?"
Yeah.
So they trained him on property.
Oh, wow.
And his first day, he was so nervous. He's like, "I didn't go to dealing school. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
how's this gonna go?" Now he's the dealer that people like Dana White when Dana White comes to Palace,
Wow.
he always
Yeah,
asks
that's
for
what he
Michael,
goes to
right?
see,
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
Very
so
cool.
station casinos, I feel like is a place where stuff like that happens.
Yeah.
Very
No, they
cool.
have tons of stories like that, by the way. Really amazing
Yeah,
stories.
just incredible.
People starting at housekeeper and then, opening a station franchise. No, just kidding. Yeah, we love
I
station
started as a
casinos.
busboy, and now I own my own casino.
You know what? The only shade I have for station is they're not reopening their buffets. And if you're local here, especially
Yeah.
if you're a vet, they used to give you a free buffet every Monday, dude. Every flippin' Monday, free buffet.
No wonder
Okay.
you got fat.
I know. Oh my God! Look at this. Can we mute the audience, please?
I mean,
We're
no one
filming
can
this
hear
in front
him.
of a
Only you guys
live
can.
audience.
He's not mic'd. I don't think anybody heard that.
Swear to God.
But we heard it.
They're talking about my extra weight. Yeah, they got rid of the buffets, the bastards. Apparently
good
they have a
buffets,
plan
too.
coming out what they're gonna do with those rooms because that's a lot of space. But they had some great buffets, dude.
Are their buffets gone for good? Like they're not bringing them
Listen
back
here.
What?
I've heard they're not bringing them
Oh.
back. Nah. They said that
That's
just doesn't make.
unfortunate.
They're all about the margins. They don't make a lot of money, which we know.
at all? Yeah, buffets.
You
don't
can't
make a
eat
lot
that
of
much food, and you know what I mean.
money. Yeah, because the prices were very reasonable.
Hey, am I gonna? Listen, you know what? I gotta just say it. I went to this buffet many years ago in Pennsylvania, and they had a scale. When you walked in, and there was a base amount for everyone under a certain weight. Okay, you got on the scale, and you would have to pay like a nickel extra for every pound over.
Wow.
Now let me ask you this. Would that be considered fat shaming? Would you be canceled as a restaurant
Absolutely.
nowadays?
But you
Because
know-
this happened. This was a thing, dude. You know what I mean? How to add margin to the bottom line. How
Wow.
to add to the bottom. You couldn't do that, right? I'm
Wow.
guessing.
Yeah,
you
but,
imagine?
No, but today, have you ever been to the downtown? They have that
No, Heart Attack Grill,
Grill.
$3.50. I was there.
Yeah.
That guy was like, "Listen, honey, next year I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get that free meal, buddy."
That's your goal.
No, that-
is to get the free meal.
Hey,
for
me and my buddy,
$3.50.
we were there, dude. The guy was literally like, he was like $3.40.
Wow.
He couldn't believe it. He thought for sure he was $3.50.
Wow.
I was like, dude, go get yourself some water weight real quick. You
I
know
was
what
gonna
I'm
say,
saying?
why don't you go buy a couple rolls of quarters, put them in your pocket?
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
There you go.
Imagine that.
There's your extra 10
Oh
pounds.
my God. They had a kid too. Yeah,
Wow.
no, he was like
Wow.
next year. All you get is a hamburger and fries. It's not like you get to eat
I
there
think-
nonstop.
and
You
one
just
of
get
their-
one meal.
One of their, what do they make their shakes out of? The
Lard?
Lard.
Oh, they're all in,
But-
dude.
oh, God.
I would go into instant food coma. I wouldn't make it out. I'd have to sleep
Yeah,
over.
that's. ugh.
Are you kidding me? That'd be like El Diabito, you know what I mean?
Right,
Part 1
right.
and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the place
instant
is really
diabetes.
popular. I mean, they're busy.
Oh, 100%. Dude,
Yeah,
because they
people go
make
there.
their food out of lard. How can you not be busy? It's so
true.
good. Have
I'm
you ever
sure-
eaten a lard-based milkshake?
No.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Really?
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm sure it is.
Listen, dude.
I'm sure it
you
is,
know,
but
because anything with fat tastes a little better. You
Well,
don't
yeah.
even know. The more fat and the fat is what makes it just like satiates your
That's
need.
True.
For,
That's true.
hey,
It does.
all you listen here, abuelita. So my friend's grandmother, who is my grandmother, she used to use lard. She would save lard and use it to make the rice.
Yeah.
The best rice on the planet, dude.
I believe that.
Absolutely
That
fantastic.
I
I
believe.
believe that.
Probably the most highly caloric rice
When-
on the planet
when
too.
I
But
go out-
damn, was it good?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
when
God.
I go out to a nice
Yeah.
steakhouse, you don't want the. I mean, for me,
The
you
lean
need a-
steak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no,
need
who
some
wants
fat
lean
on the
steak?
fat gives it the flavor.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You go to the store and you find the hamburger meat and it's like lean hamburger meat. You know it sucks. The same thing. Low calorie whipped cream. Why have whipped cream? It's already got. It's already so airy, dude. That doesn't make any sense. Like low calorie. Those types of things. I can get skimming some calories off the Doritos chips maybe. You know what I mean?
Right.
But not the yogurt, dude. Come on, you got a cottage cheese without fat? That makes no sense. Isn't that why cottage cheese exists? Because we just want to like take some fat in real quick. It's only the curd. It's
I eat cottage cheese, low-fat cottage cheese.
I
Really?
love this
Yeah.
comment. Joseph Frazier says this guy is hosting fitness videos.
Yeah, 100%. I'm all about natural, organic lifestyle. You know what I mean? I just want to show people how to move better. Wait till you see it. You're gonna see it. There's a lot of stability. It's kinetic chain, proprioception. You're gonna love it.
All right,
Just
so we
wait.
got sidetracked again.
No, us? No way.
Never. Never.
I know.
No,
Never.
What kind of podcast is this to get sidetracked? All right, so Pat, let me ask you this. So what's the end game here is, I know you, I've gotten to know you, and I know that, you're really setting yourself up for a long career in casino gaming. That's really the big arc. Not so much dealing, but just casino gaming. And for you, dealing is sort of one angle that you're exploring and you're evolving.
Well, I think it's just, I like to break things down to the fundamentals, and David's face. But when you
I know,
really
right?
get into a casino on the Las Vegas Strip, the casino is sort of what everything revolves around. So, for example, the casino controls the rooms, they control the restaurants. If you want a comp, you go to the casino, they give you like a $50 comp, and then that's what you take to go get dinner or lunch or whatever, right? So for me, table games was always the heart of the casino.
Yeah.
And that's
Jesus. I literally had this thing with this guy who was the CEO of this slot thing who is adding some slot tech to tables, and I agree 100%. Tables are the heart of the casino.
I mean, slots is a very important department, right?
The whole casino,
Right,
the whole
like,
property.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, slots is very important to the overall casino, but table games. So, for example, your table game shift manager is basically number one on the property, right? So if anything happens, they're making the call.
He's the one signing the Keno jackpot, sir.
That is correct.
So
That is correct.
That is true.
And I would like to.
And the bingo jackpots.
I would like this on record.
Yeah.
One time I was talking to my shift manager at Palace Station.
Yeah.
And he gets a phone call saying there's a Keno jackpot. He's like, "Oh, again."
Again.
Yeah, he has to walk
100%.
over.
No, those happen a lot. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
But I agree 100%. Table games are the heart of a casino. Casino without a table game pit, or that migrates to electronic games, is like, the heart's dying a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because the energy, the excitement, the feel, having those people. It's the same way when you go to a bar. Imagine going to a bar. They tried the electronic arms at a few places out here with the automatic bartender, and most of them had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
There's a few left, don't get me wrong, that are really about that. But can you imagine going to a casino and not having any live dealers? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because you go there, I mean, that's the part of it.
A big part of why people want to play table games is the interaction with the dealer.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, we have, even at the Cosmopolitan, we have those video electronic with the girl on the screen going, play blackjack.
Yeah.
And people play them occasionally,
Yep.
and they're low. They're $5 or $10 limits.
Yeah. Yeah.
You would think a place like the Cosmopolitan, they're looking for a low limit. That's where they'd go, but they don't.
Yeah.
They don't. They would rather sit at a $25 table with an actual dealer.
That's a fact. They've
Yeah.
shown that those ETGs have a lower investment, a lower rate. People aren't willing to invest the same kind of money. They are when they're, when they sit down across some Lucky Lauren and they want to
That's
play.
right.
You know what I mean? That's what they want, a real dealer providing some real action. All right, well, I love that. By the way, I had this whole conversation on LinkedIn with this guy that's been running this casino, slot company. And he, we agreed. We came to the same conclusion that even though you're in slots, the thing that really makes people excited and really gives something to the action is those tables.
Right.
I mean, really.
Right.
I mean, walk into the Venetian, you see all the noise, hear all the things going. I mean, I can't imagine.
Slots are huge. People
No.
play slots. They love them.
Yeah.
But you sit in front of a slot machine, and it's you and the slot machine.
No, that's
There's
true.
no interaction at all. You can
That's
talk
right.
to the slot machine, which, of course I do.
I'm sure
Come
you
on,
do.
baby. Mama
I do
needs a new
too,
pair of
sadly.
shoes.
Yeah, that Keno machine,
But it's not
dude.
the same.
No, it's not the
It's,
same.
know,
All right,
yeah.
well, thanks for playing, sir. All right, we're gonna introduce Nick for a second.
of
Then we're gonna
course.
come back to you.
Sweet.
Hi,
Hello.
Nick.
Hi there. Is this a good
Nick-
distance here? How,
Yeah,
In the
you're
what?
good.
I don't know what
Can
to do
you
with my
see the
hands
screen?
here. I don't.
No,
You're good.
do anything you want. Well, not anything you want with your hand.
No, please not anything. Please
Yeah.
not anything.
Try not to.
So Nick is a bit of he's been around casino gaming probably your whole life, pretty much,
Yeah. Since a youngin', yeah, I think so.
since you were young. So you have family that are in the business, that are dealers, supervisor, and you live with people also in gaming. So you came to the school, and originally you were a day player.
Mm-hmm.
You just came to he came to refresh. He said.
Yeah, I walked in. I was like, hey, I know you guys got the $20 refreshers.
Yeah.
You mind if here you go? And I walked
Yeah.
in and talked to David, and he's like, so you haven't bought any class? I was like, no, I'm just here to practice. And he goes,
Yeah.
kind of
And
give
you
me
had
that side.
never dealt at that point?
Never dealt.
You
Never
just-
dealt.
Yeah.
I learned everything from your guys' videos,
Yeah.
different channels on YouTube, everything like that. So
Yeah.
I thought I'd come into practice, little did I know I knew nothing. So
Yeah.
you know.
It was it. So at the time when
So
he
we
came
made
in,
you pay for the classes then.
Yeah,
No,
later on
eventually-
I got to it. Yeah.
I basically told him, dude, it's gonna get really expensive. So the first day he came in, he talked to Dennis, and Dennis talked to me, and he's like, yeah, this guy's, I'm not sure he's actually, because normally that refresh is only available for people who have already been dealers. They're coming to actually practice. But so I started talking to him briefly, and I asked him questions about the game, and he knew, it was sort of halfway there. You're right. And then I got distracted, and then I was like, screw it, let him just pay the $20. You know what I'm saying? And then the next day, I can't go back on that. And then he's just started coming in every day, and he started loving the dice class. And then I was like, you realize it's going to get expensive. And then
At $20 a day?
$20 a day.
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
It's going to
yeah,
be more
yeah.
expensive than the regular class.
Right,
So
yeah.
I basically gave him credit for the days he'd already paid for,
Got it.
and then he just paid the balance for the class.
Got it.
He loves dice. He's going to
It's
be a
very fun.
great, he's going to be a great dice student. And by the way, I don't say that for nothing. If I would just not say it, I'm not going to be mean or anything, but he really is, and not just that. So being a great dice dealer is not just about the mechanics. A lot of great people with great mechanics. It's about having a personality, a presence on the game. He's already all about the stick calls, dude.
Great.
He's one of the
Great.
few students that practices and does the drills. Not everybody. Some people are lazy. They go there, they're just lazy.
So when are you going to start interning here at Casino Quest?
Hey, that's a good question. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the whole dice. It's funny because when my dad was telling me about the games, he's like, yeah, if you want, I'm a huge roulette. He knows like SR and everything, so he's like, I could teach you all this. And I was like, well, let's see what kind of games there are. So I started learning blackjack. And craps, it took me a little bit. I started watching the videos. I was like, dude, this doesn't make any sense. There's 2 lines. There's 2 comes. There's different numbers. You can put different bets on different numbers. So then I tried learning it on like a website, like trying to do it.
Yep.
And I had no idea how the money was being made. I was like, this makes no sense. So I dropped it for like a week. I was like, I'm never dealing that. That doesn't make any sense. And I found your guys' channel. And
Yeah.
I was like, I don't
Started
know. I don't
making
know.
Makes sense now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, and then coming into the school and meeting everyone, oh my goodness. Everyone at the school is so fun to play with. It's like a bunch of friends. You're just
Yeah.
messing around. I don't know. It's
We didn't even know you knew the channel. Like he had never really spoken to us. Like I had actually, outside of him paying the $20, I hadn't had 2 words with him for like the first week or so that you were there. Like and then I see you because the dice is what stands out. If I see that you're really trying and you're really you're converting that and you're coming and doing the drills, that's what makes the difference, right?
Right.
And then, then we talked and we finally found out that he had learned a lot from the channel, which always amazes me. There's someone here locally that talks about a free dealer school online, and has some videos, and it doesn't translate very well.
No.
You have to come in and learn the alerts and the calls. You really got to have like a Becky or a Lauren.
Yes, you can start online and
Yep.
get an idea for how the games are
CQDealers.com.
correct. For how the
Small
games
plug,
are
yeah,
played
yeah.
and what different rules and things like that, procedural stuff. But you have to be hands-on.
Yep.
You cannot learn how to deal just online and then walk into a casino and be able to do it. You can't.
No.
You have to be able to be at the table, have the rack in front of you, the cards in your, you just
Yeah, because there's a lot of visceral things that have to be the alerts, when to make the alerts, how to interact with people.
Right.
We have an academy, by the way, CQDealers.com. We have the academy. You can learn blackjack, Bach, and roulette. And Alan Toy's a graduate of all those classes.
Yay!
And you can learn enough to do the fun night thing. That's where, like John, like you can learn enough to be a fun night dealer, and like you can go to. So John runs 21 Fun Night. He does
Right.
events all up and down California. Actually, a few states.
Yep.
And those dealers make great money. We just had someone graduate. John, check your email, dude. I sent you a referral. Referred a dealer over to you. But you can earn great money. Absolutely fantastic. $35 plus an hour for these fun night
And you
events.
can do it if you live somewhere like California, or if you're not a dealer during the day.
Yeah.
You can do it part-time on the weekends.
Yep.
Just, you know what I mean? It's a very flexible thing. You work the
Yep.
parties you want. You don't have to work the ones if
Yep.
you're busy that day. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially now, this time of year, they have events all the time, all up and down California. A lot of fun night companies. John's one of the biggest, just so you know, and the best. And we love John.
Yes.
I mean, John's the nicest guy.
Yes.
And these events, they're a lot of fun, dude, because there's no bar. I mean, you just go there, have fun. You deal to people who also trying to have
When
fun.
he says there's no bar, he means there's no bar. Not like there's
there's
no
drinks.
drinking.
There's drinks.
There's
Oh,
no
there's a
like,
bar.
yeah. Right.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
you
there's
don't
no
have to be
bosses.
a
You don't have to
perfect
worry
dealer.
about.
You don't.
Yeah.
You're right. You
Yeah.
can just kind of
Just go have fun,
Yes.
be yourself.
Yes.
San Francisco has tons of events, and you can get paid bank. We had an event that they were trying to book for that we helped our friend Mark for, and they were paying those guys like $70 an hour or more, especially around the holidays, because you know who wants to work around the holidays. I worked on a yacht one time. $500 was my day rate for 4 hours.
Wow.
My day rate went up though recently, just so you know. And Oryx, by the way, love you guys. Thank you so much for that. We loved that going out to Orlando. That was an amazing experience. That vlog, by the way, is up, right? Isn't it that vlog
Yep.
up?
The Orlando
The Orlando
yeah.
vlog.
Yeah.
If you
They're
missed
both
it,
parts are up, so if you want to go watch it, go to CEG Dealer School. Those are
Yep.
up. They're fantastic. I enjoy
Yeah.
watching.
all right. So
Oh wait, quick side note.
yep. Side note.
Someone asked, do casinos hire people with disabilities?
Yes, 100%. It depends on the disability. I will say this: you got to be able. If you're a sitting disability and you're in a wheelchair, that can be very problematic. You're the only game that you'll be able to deal is the
sit-down game.
That's the ADA games, so to sit down games. Some
Right.
casinos just don't have any, or they'll have one.
You have to have at least one legally. So
Yeah.
there will be like one
One.
sit-down blackjack
Yep.
table. So it's hard to get hired at a place like that if that's
And-
all you can deal. But there are Baccarat tables that are sit-down.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the coast properties have, Boyd properties have
Mm-hmm.
sit-down carnival games,
Yep.
right? So it depends on the disability. Obviously,
depends,
if
yep.
you're blind,
If-
you know, I mean, like
If
it
you
depends on the
email us,
disability.
there are things because it's a physical type of the job that requires certain kinds of physical demands. It is what it is. So, but if you have any specific questions, specific disabilities, just email
Yeah.
info@CEG Dealer School. We'd be happy
Yep.
to answer. And by the way, for any people watching this either now or afterwards, if you're looking for a job as a casino dealer and you have experience, please let us know. We have literally been contacted by people all over the country
Yeah.
who are looking to staff people. This
Yeah.
is why we need the casinos to step up, start paying.
Yeah. If you were a dealer out of the business, thinking about getting back in, whatever it is,
Yeah.
contact us.
And if you're a casino manager, we were talking about that free dealer school. So one of the opportunities, not just for the casinos to pay us, so what we'd like to do is be on a contracted basis. If you're a school, you provide not if you're a school, if you're the casino
Right.
and you want to have 10 dealers, you just advertise a open position. You interview the personality, you hire the personality, you interview people for the position, say free training, and then you send them over to CEG. We train them,
Right.
and for every student you send us, you pay, whatever our going rate is,
We
right?
did have that deal
We did.
about a year ago, a little over a year ago, with the one casino.
We did with one casino.
Yeah.
Okay.
It-
and then
it works. My point
it does
is,
work well.
it
We got them
works.
87 new dealers.
Right.
It worked out well.
Right.
The other
if
thing
you're
we can
hired
do.
based on your personality, because a lot of it is about it's personality now.
Right.
Right. The dealing, you can learn how to deal. You
Right.
can't learn how to have personality.
Right.
Right.
So the next part of the equation is, if we place a dealer, this is another way we're willing to work this forward. If we place a dealer with you, you pay us for every dealer that we place at your casino so that we can pay it forward. We'll use all that money to pay it towards the tuition of the next dealer, you see?
Right.
So for the first dealer, it's on us, sort of, right? But if you pay for that first dealer, you follow, then we pay it forward. Because casinos are going to have to expand the labor pool. Otherwise, there's just not enough dealers. There's not enough, too many people retired, too many people have moved on. But
That's
there
right.
are plenty of people interested who can't otherwise afford to go to school. And that's
Right.
where we want to create the opportunity. Even if you're somewhere else, if you're not in Vegas, you're somewhere else, a lot of markets are hiring dealers, especially dice dealers. If you love craps, there are craps jobs literally everywhere. Every casino, I have like 150 dice jobs. That's the first thing they ask me when they write an email.
Yep.
It's like, listen, David, you got any dice dealers? We have our dice class right now is pretty full. I think we have about 10 people that are going through.
But we just had that last group, that last class.
Yep.
We just had there was a job fair at one company.
All got
that
hired. Everybody's getting
yes,
hired almost
everybody's-
instantly.
Yes.
Even
Yeah.
before they're done, we had 2 people
Yep.
get hired off of just Blackjack last week
Yes, we've had people come in from casinos and say, "Do you have any dice dealers?" And no, sorry, we don't. Do you have anybody who's almost good enough? Like they don't even.
You got
even if
anybody
they're not-
breathing?
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
anybody
do you have
back there with a
close
pulse?
to being done? Do you have anybody? Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So
amazing.
it is.
They got to step up. All right.
Yep.
So your goal right now is you're a young person, and what's your goal now? What kind of dealer do you want to be?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So far, so good with dice. Blackjack's fun. Fun dealing it. I think just as long as you're talking. From what I hear, Baccarat, your mileage may vary. It may vary. That's all I'm saying. But dice seems to be pretty good with me right now, and trying to kind of understand it and get better at it. I think that's the first step.
You're gonna be a dice dealer, dude. Okay?
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Just let it go, buddy. Just let it happen.
Yeah. So
It's okay.
getting that under my belt and then seeing where I can go from there. I was telling you I was in restaurants before this, and I would do like busting jobs and everything, and it was always about trying to see how efficient I can get. So I guess that's the next
Yeah.
goal. See how efficient I can get in each
At
position.
dice, that's a thing, by the way.
Exactly, yeah.
Efficiency at dice and not
Yeah.
crossing your hands, getting at the checks. I mean, it takes practice, but that's definitely a thing. It's amazing how many people come from the food industry.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're like the guy at the restaurant. I've worked
Right.
the back of the restaurant.
Right.
It's just
Like the head chef.
Oh.
Ooh. Jesus.
man
Falling
down.
apart.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my God.
Talking about that, that's Gordon Ramsay reaching out. That's like talking shit. Wow. Luckily, our fake ass brick wall has some fake ass light camera. Can you imagine?
Well, that's a good moment to jump in. We gotta have a couple questions.
We have questions. Go.
Someone says, I don't have any experience, but interested in learning. How
Yeah.
soon can you have me working, and what makes you a dealer?
Can I take that one?
You can take parts 1 and 2. Go.
Okay. So.
I don't know. Take it all.
So, how long it takes you to actually from starting school to getting a job depends on you. Okay? The school itself, the only structured class is craps. So you have to be there certain times.
Poker, SR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But for when you have never dealt anything.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So if you're thinking poker, that's an actual structured class with a time frame.
Mm-hmm.
If you're thinking SR, you have to be a dealer anyway to do SR. So.
There you go.
But as far as walking into the school, you've never dealt before, you want to learn blackjack, roulette, craps, whatever, it all depends on you. Because you come and go as you please. You spend the time there that you can spend the time there. The more time you spend there, the quicker you're going to get through it and the faster you can get a job. So we can always tell when you've practiced at home. We can always tell when you haven't, right? So if you're practicing and you're spending the time and the effort that it takes to learn the games, you can be in and out of the school with reasonably within just a couple, 2-3 months, as far as getting some kind of job. Some of the casinos are hiring blackjack only now. If they're hiring blackjack only now and you put in the effort, you can be in and out of the school in about 6 weeks. Don't you agree?
I agree 100%. So during the holidays, the HRs kind of slow down a little bit, even though casinos still need. It's amazing because table game directors are still like, oh my God, I need people. But my HR is like just DOA. There's not a lot they can do because it's got to go through HR. Used to be as a table game director, you could just pencil someone in, have them come down, audition, and bam, here's an apron,
Yep.
let's get going.
Yep.
Nowadays, it's clearly a whole process. You have to have a sheriff's, not sheriff's card. You got to go through the process.
Yeah.
So, realistically, if you're not hired by like December 15th here in town, you're pretty much waiting until January. The good news is casinos do start ramping up again in January,
Right.
and filling all, trying to fill all their vacancies because things start, getting better.
Well, come January, then now you're looking at Super Bowl coming up, Chinese New
Yeah.
Year coming up,
So
March
it's a lot.
Madness coming
Yep.
up. It's very busy. Beginning of the year, really busy.
So I think 6 weeks is a reasonable. We've got people hired sooner, some later, but again, we give you all the tools. We have this all the teachers, all the tables, all the cards, everything you need.
Yep.
Then the rest is on you. We don't know how quick a learner you are,
Right.
how your hands maybe need some work, this kind of thing. It's a process.
But if you're willing to put in the effort
Yep.
and you spend the time at school
Yep.
and spend the time at home practicing,
Yep.
it really depends on
The only people we don't place are the people that don't help themselves. I mean, or leave the school. It's not a thing.
Right.
I haven't run into anyone recently who I wasn't able to. I had one guy for a minute who came to me and is like, David, what's going on? You haven't gotten me a job. And I'm like, dude, you haven't asked. Like, how do I, I can't, I don't go, duck, duck, goose kind of thing throughout the school and try to figure out who's what and where. All you got to do is, that's the new thing is just, hey, come see David when you're ready.
Well, and here's the thing. We have a procedure at the school. When you feel like you're ready, you have to audition with either me or Becky.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just say, okay, I'm ready, and go to David and say, get me a job. You have to pass auditions with either me or Becky.
That's it.
And we will let you know when you can go to David and say, I'm ready for a job.
Yep.
Right? But, yeah, the more time you put in, obviously, the quicker it's going to happen. And hopefully, if you have any issues with the math part of it, we can help you with that, too. We've got all kinds of tricks and drills and stuff that help you with the math.
Are we getting to 120 likes? Is everybody working their troll
We're
accounts?
at 68 likes.
Oh my God! You guys got to get busy here.
But,
you know what we need?
Here's another question.
Another question. Go.
Durso 8 says, how does a new casino in a new market with no other casinos around it, how do they find staff/dealers?
Oof. Ready? So I've opened a few casinos. It's really not easy. A lot of times they have to open a school. They have to train people locally. When we opened in Louisiana, Louisiana required that 90% of the staff is hired locally. So, that only left 10% to be, executive supervisors to bring in to actually open the casino, right? And everyone else had to be, almost every single dealer was a break-in. When we first put out the sign to hire dealers, it was, in Louisiana at the time, this was when the gaming was first started. Not when the state was founded, sir, when gaming was first introduced. God. Even with all this new hair, I still getting a lot of crap, Lauren. What do you think?
Hair, no hair, doesn't
No,
matter.
it doesn't
You're
really
still old.
matter. Just, oh,
I
God.
need some product.
I think, no, swear to God. All right, hey, you know what? We're going to up the ante here. We're going to give away these 3 checks, Casino Quest, because they got to get some logo merch, dude. I mean, come on. We can't give away, the prints are nice. We're going to throw that in there. Get a liking. Alan Toy's got to have 20 troll accounts by now. Come on. Are you kidding me? Principal, you must have a few extra yourself, sir. No? Wow, he's all organic, dude.
That puts up too much work.
That is a lot of
it is a
work.
lot of work.
I agree, 100%. So when we open, here's the problem. It gets really expensive. You end up breaking in. Can you imagine when we opened the Bell, for example, $25 tables, everybody's a break-in. Everybody's a break-in on dice.
Right.
It was rough. That's how I lost most of my hairs. You know what I'm saying? And then the stuff on my head started moving. Did you catch that? Anyways, moving on. But it can be tough. And new markets are tough, especially if the locals or people that are local to that casino are not all that aware of gaming. If you're kind of an insulated community, this kind of thing. If you open in Houston, we're hoping, gaming comes to Texas. A lot of fans in Houston, a lot of people play, come to Vegas, you follow. Already are servicing the Western Louisiana market. But if you're in, maybe West Virginia, although I think they have casinos in West Virginia, no?
I don't.
But there are some markets where it's really, really tough. We have some people who come to our school, stay here for 3 months, get the games that they need, and then go back to their local market.
Yep.
We've had a few people go back to Singapore, Saipan, Japan. Of course, the casinos in Japan right now are not really all that, but God bless you.
But we've had people come from California, Colorado. I mean, people will come here, stay a few months, or go back and forth. Be here for a week or 2 and go back, and then,
Yeah. By the way, that's genius to come here from California, because California schools are going to cost you $2,500. There's a school out there that's by the way, they have this. There's a school out there. I won't name it, but where they basically so here's the deal. You pay $2,500 to go to the school, right, or whatever it is, right?
Okay.
And then once you get through, this is what a few students have told me this exact same thing. Okay. You get through their 6-month program, whatever, but then if you don't pass, you have to pay more to keep going. And so they have this history of being you know what, you're almost there, but, you need another month or so. You follow? Can you imagine? By the way, with us, you're all in. It's one price, unless you add games, of course. You're all in. We don't charge. You can fail all you want.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And when we do our auditions, if you fail, then you get to practice more and do another one.
No, it's good to fail the first audition.
Or next week or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, you get to know what you got to work on. I tell everybody, they get all nervous. They go, "Oh my God, I got Becky. I'm gonna make it." It's okay, because
Yeah.
then Becky's gonna point out that you don't have to pass your first, second,
That's
or
right.
third audition. She's gonna tell you what you need to work on. You was 4? Oh my God!
Oh, okay, to be fair, Pat kept doing the audition over and over again, even though
Just
Becky was
to
like,
practice,
you passed,
like, yeah.
you passed, and then
And Becky
then
was like, "Look
Pat
at this
was like,
little
no,
bastard."
I'll do it again.
Yeah. You're good, buddy. All right, so that's it. I mean, so
Yeah.
if you're looking to train for local market, it can be tough because for casinos it gets very expensive. We're trying to help them. We have the online academy again. We're trying to kind of push that out and provide them with that kind of resource.
Right.
So get them started online.
And the online academy, it's affordable.
Yeah.
And if you are somewhere like do the online stuff, get the information in your head, then you can come here. And then you can get your hands in it. You can actually stand at a table. You can.
You're on the online academy, aren't you, Lauren?
I am.
Yeah, Lauren's
am.
one of our instructors,
Yep.
and not for nothing, by the way, Lauren's a fantastic instructor. You're learning from literally one of the best in the business.
Thank you.
I mean, one of the best dealers. That's hands down. That's absolutely a thing. I mean, she's at the top of her game for a reason, by the way. You know what I mean?
Well, when I went to school to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Like I went to college to be a teacher.
You're right.
So I've
Yeah.
got that behind me
Yeah,
too, and
besides
I've got
being
the
a
dealing behind me.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
so,
I
yeah.
mean, I've seen you deal. It's fantastic to watch you deal. Yeah.
Christopher Burtrucking asks,
Mm-hmm.
how much does it cost to sponsor a student?
So for one class we charge $250, blackjack. For 3 classes we charge $500. We can't go too far below that model. So what's happened here in Vegas is there's a few schools been highly competitive, have cannibalized the business, and has made it very difficult to. So for us, it's so we have 2 schools that's left. There's 3 schools left for the most part, but 2 schools with any real students. There's a school that charges over $10,000 for the whole suite of classes, and they sell you on the accredited because they're an accredited school.
Yeah,
just so
but
you know, it
and
means nothing.
It's gaming and bartending together.
Right. Yeah, but
right?
you don't know. You don't learn both. No, the 10,000 is just for the gaming.
Oh, really?
Oh, I have their price. I could say it because it's true. I have their gaming
thought it
price
was
list.
both.
I went there
I thought it was both.
before I
I
knew
didn't know.
years ago. No, you just get the
Wow.
gaming part. Over
Wow,
10,000
okay.
if you want to do all the classes.
And isn't it like a 1-year program?
You get student loans. They have grants, things like
Yes.
this. They service low income people.
But my point is, isn't it a 1-year?
I don't
like,
think so.
When you sign up, you're not going to be working
yeah,
for a year.
you go through
No?
credit hours just like you
I
would
don't
like
know
a
what I'm
regular
talking about. Don't
college.
listen to me. Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So they have credit hours because it's a legitimately accredited thing. The problem is like when I went in there and they talked to me about this, and I was only looking to refresh and get back into business, I ended up going to CEG. That's how I got involved. But I
Thank
went
God.
to them. I went to them 8 months earlier.
Right,
Fact.
right.
Okay. I went there for 2 days, by the way. But I got the whole spiel. And the spiel is we're the only accredited dealer school in Vegas, which
Right.
is true.
Right.
That's true. The number of table game directors and casino managers that care are zero. There's absolutely zero. And we've actually gone to a casino. One poor bastard has a $5,500 student loan outstanding, dealing roulette. And guess who's mucking his game? Our student, right, who they moved to Dice, who was in $500 working at the same job.
Right.
Which option do you prefer? You
Right.
know what I mean? Because it's about the same way I teach Dice. Dice is about application. You know what I mean? I could spend years teaching you how to be the perfect dealer, but that's not going to get you a job. You follow?
I have my certificate of completion from 28 years ago
Mm-hmm.
from the school, my dealing school. I have it still to this day.
No one's asked for it.
Not one person
Yeah.
has ever asked to see it.
It's the same way
Nobody.
they ask for your high school diploma, and they're like, yeah,
Yeah.
we're good. Have you called my high school? Huh? No, you know what you put on your resume? You put on your resume that you went to CEG Dealer School, and that's a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Right.
100%.
But
I have my CEG certificate of completion on my
anybody ever
resume.
asked you
it's
for
a
it, though?
certificate.
Like,
Well,
no, they
I,
don't.
do you know who
I
asked
actually
for it?
never got one.
Do you know who asked for it? World Series of Poker. If you want to go to a poker room, they love that you went to CEG. CEG has a brand. I mean, has
Yeah,
a
we
name.
have a reputation.
We have a
Being
reputation.
a good school because we are.
Well, here's what if you come to Vegas, all I ask you to do is go somewhere and ask, where should you go to school? And, go to that school. Now, if they don't say CEG, look around a little bit.
Ask somebody else.
Ask somebody else. But this has been our passion.
Yeah.
We don't just do this. We love this.
Yeah.
You know, this is what we do. This is what I wake up every single morning. I love the first thing I look at is who's a new student, who's being read. I teach at the school every single. I might not be able to do that forever, but I do that. I make zero money at it. Zero.
Right.
And but I love teaching dice. I mean, I love teaching dice. I love being part of that experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I do, because I love it too.
Yeah. No,
I
that's
do.
the thing. Becky loves it.
Yep.
I mean, she broke her leg 3 times. She's still teaching.
Incredible.
God, she's a
Honors came
legend, dude.
scooting in on
She's
the
a
little
flippin' legend.
scooter.
She's like, oh my God, what's your excuse?
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
crap. I'm 80 years old and I broke my leg
Right,
3 times
right.
yesterday.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? What else
Walk
you
it off,
got?
walk it
Walk
off,
it
come
off. Yeah. What do you got? Any other questions
Oh,
before
I
we
got
get
tons of questions actually.
do we have
How much
Go ahead.
can you make in tips in a day? Says Pablo.
How much can you make in tips in one day?
Yep.
You can make anywhere from 0
Yep.
to 14, 1700, 4,000.
Yep.
It's unlimited. It depends on where you work. Some of the places are go for your own.
Not
right?
many, but a few, yeah.
A couple of them. So
Yep.
if you have a bad day, you're not going to make anything.
Mm-hmm.
It'll go for your own. If you have a great day, we had one student that went to the Stratas Go for Your Own,
Mm-hmm.
and she had in a 3-day weekend, she made like $5,800 or something.
7,000.
Oh,
I was
seven?
just
There you go.
$7,000
There you
in 2 days.
Um,
Not even a week.
somebody about a month ago at the MGM, they had this really big high roller come in and tip a lot, and every dealer at the MGM that day made something like $7,000.
Yep.
For the one day.
Yep. They're on
Right.
track to
It-
make
it's-
100K this year.
Yeah.
Or have already
Or
surpassed it.
probably already have.
Yep. MGM, by the
because
way,
of
used
that
to
one
be
player.
one of the best jobs in town, and
Yeah.
it's always been a great job.
Yes.
But their years will fluctuate because it's such a big property, a lot of dealers. They really need to drop a ton of money.
Yeah.
Cosmo Pit, where Lauren works, is not quite as big, but they get a lot of high limit action.
Yeah.
They make
Yeah.
Cosmo and
Okay.
Aria are probably the 2 highest. Bellagio is probably a
Right,
good
Bellagio,
third.
yeah.
Is right there.
Yep.
And
I
then
actually
there's
have friends who work at Bellagio who say that they're on track to make more than we are this year.
Oh, really?
So Bellagio's doing really well too.
Yeah, so Bellagio has quite the clientele, but again, a lot
But
of it
takes
depends
a while
on who
to
wins.
Get to those places too.
No, it does.
Right. And it depends who wins. You know,
Wh-
you get these big tippers, right?
Yep. Dima
So-
got to Bellagio in under 2 years, dude.
And Dima's at Cosmopolitan now.
Dima is fantastic. So if you set your mind and you practice and you do great, by the way, so Dima, he went to our school.
Yep.
He broke in from, started with, I'm not going to go over his whole path, but
Right.
he applied himself on a whole nother level. He was
Yep.
he was in my Dice Master class. He
Yep.
did he did everything. He was very aggressive
And then he learned single zero.
Then he learned single zero, and that's really sort of the game changer. A lot of properties need single zero dealers. So,
So
if
now
you have dice and single zero, you're like on cloud 9.
Yes.
As a dealer.
Yes.
Nowadays.
So he's got 2 of the best jobs in town. He's working at the Bellagio and the Cosmopolitan now.
yeah. But he's a fantastic. He's got lots of presence.
Yep.
He's got a lot of
Yep.
personality.
Yep.
We don't say everybody's gonna do it,
That's
but
right.
it's possible. A year and
It's
7
possible.
months, I believe, is who he got to Bellagio. That's the fastest I know that someone
Absolutely.
has got there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. What else you got?
Well, we got a $5 super chat.
Wow.
From Paul Peterson. Says,
Fantastic.
Thank you, Paul.
we'd love to hear, as a future student of CEG, what would Lauren and the 2 other guest students recommend for a prospective student to do before attending the school?
Oh.
Before attending the school,
Yeah.
Yep.
CQDealers.com. Yeah, do the academy. Learn blackjack, roulette, and Bach. It doesn't help.
Yeah,
Doesn't hurt.
Absolutely.
Doesn't help. Doesn't hurt. And we give you $50 off, by the way, when you come to sign up. If you've graduated from CQ Dealers, you get $50 off
Right,
any
right.
package.
Yeah, as far as just kind of know what your direction is, what you want. When I went to dealing school, all I knew was that I hated the job I had at the time, and I was looking for something different. And somebody said to me, I was gambling in a casino. I was sitting at a table, and the dealer said, "Go be a dealer. It's easy." And she was right. It was easy. I signed up. I got through blackjack class back in the day when I did it. Picked one game. So I did it, and within 2 weeks for me, I was dealing. But that's 28 years ago. It doesn't work that way now. But know what you want. If you're just looking for something new, dealing is one of those jobs where it can be a job, and you can do it part-time while you're in school. You can do it part-time just to make some extra money, whatever, or you can make it a career. So, I had no idea at the time if I was going to do it for a year and then go find something else. I didn't know I was going to be in this for 28 years and counting, you know, but it's one of those things. You can use it as a stepping stool, or you can have it as a career. You know, there's a lot of career dealers out there. I know a lot of people who come in for a couple years and then go, you know.
What do you guys think? How do you think they would fare, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, that was one of the things that I was doing. I was watching all the videos before I went to the school. So I felt like I didn't want to look like an idiot when I got to the school. So I thought I'd watch some of the videos. But especially, you know, with learning dice and everything. I mean, I was watching David's videos almost like entertainment. I was just watching it, and he's exactly the same at the school. If you guys got any questions about how he is at the school, it's the exact same. I'll say that. The Blackjack, I haven't done too much at the school on Blackjack, but it's also fun. Everything, you know, if you enjoy watching the videos, I would say for me, like I said, I would watch it for entertainment. I'd be watching those videos and I'm like, dude, I got to try this at the school and see these people and see how they are. So I would recommend that. Definitely, you know, get your feet wet online a little bit and definitely come into the school. It's a ton of help.
And let me throw out there also, if you don't get your feet wet, it's fine. We have students who walk in, they have never been inside a casino, they've never played blackjack, they don't know the games, they've never seen the games, they're dealing now. You can learn from zero, or you can learn, Pat.
Really? You'd never been to a casino
Yeah.
before you came to school?
Yeah, so my colleague mentioned that he didn't want to look like an idiot when he first walked in. Well, I was the idiot.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to play blackjack, which is...
That's actually true. I remember
Yeah.
you being really quiet when you
Yeah.
first started too.
I was very quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
now
didn't
look
even
at me.
I didn't even know you existed until you were at the school for like 6 months. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's interesting. That's true. I remember that actually. You had to learn how to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
which I always find that just extraordinary. That
So my advice to anybody out there would be to, one, learn the rules of the games. That really speeds up the process. Two, if you can, learn the payouts. So, for example, learn that a $50 fitted 2 blackjack pays $75, or 17 straight up on roulette pays $5.95. If you do that and you know the rules, you'll be significantly ahead of the curve, and then you'll just need to focus on mechanics and game presence and other stuff that only comes with experience.
yeah.
But if you don't know anything when you walk in the door, it's okay.
It is
Don't
okay.
be afraid. Don't be intimidated. Don't feel like an idiot. Whatever. We will teach you from
Yeah.
experience or knowledge or from zero.
Bernie, you out there, buddy? Go ahead, because Bernie, I put his name out there, by the way. Just he gave me permission. Do you remember Bernie? Bernie came to school when we were at our smallest location on Flamingo and Decatur,
Okay.
and I was convinced he wasn't going to be a dealer. He's the only person I've ever come across who, because he was always so frustrated, a craps dealer. He wanted just to be a craps dealer. He didn't really care about the other games. And lo and behold, dude, I literally walked in one day. Because when I first met him, he was always just talking about, I can't do it, I'm so frustrated. I mean, I think he cried a few times. It was just this whole process with him, you know what I mean? He wasn't good at math, he was too short, he always had something to say about, you know, whatever his interaction was. And quite literally one day I come in, and he's dealing, dude. I mean, he's dealing. I mean, he's dealing like a break-in, but still he's dealing.
Wow.
And now he's still a dealer. He's still a dealer to this day.
That's great.
He's got presence on the game. He's, you know, to meet him today, you would not recognize the person he was when he first walked into that school. You too, buddy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's amazing how people are sort of transformed.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We have a few students who make that transition where they're so shy and quiet, and you think that this is not going to be the job for them. And now they're outgoing, and they talk, and they're dealing, and they're, you know. Yeah, it's pretty incredible to watch.
We had a father bring in his daughter. And the father was a bit worried because apparently the daughter doesn't know how to count all that well. And I was like, dude, that's not a thing. It's colors. It's a color coordinated game. There are ways to work through it without the math, believe it or not. And you know, everyone's so nervous about paying this money on the table. You know, you're not paying money. You're paying colors and units on a table. And once you get through some basic math, it becomes an automatic process. You know what I mean? You see a lot of the same stuff. It's really easy. The math is not the obstacle. You know what I mean? It really isn't. The only obstacle is the front door. That's the obstacle. You get to the front door, and the rest of it works its way out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? All right, what else? Do we got anything else?
Oh, we got a couple things.
A lot?
So, Greg asked, do casino managers go to other casinos and watch dealers and try to poach them?
Oh, I got the greatest. Ready? I'll let you go first.
I don't think that's a thing.
Oh, it's
so
100% a thing.
Is it?
Not so much from the table game directors, but there's definitely been recruiters in the business.
Okay.
And it used to be a little more aggressive. It's not so aggressive anymore. But I do know this. New properties open, they headhunt all day long. They'll headhunt front desk. I've had, especially the front desk, by the way, so that all that front end staff, you know, it's hard to train people. The front desk at a casino is believe it or not, they should get paid more. And, you know, doing those reservations, they work on these systems that are very sort of unique, that require quite a bit of training. You know, it's a process, a learning process. And so casinos will pinch in a minute. I have a friend of mine that went through 3 casinos, and, you know, he'd be at the front desk, they'd pass him notes. Here's my card, call me, I got a better deal. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They all do it. Because getting that personality is not easy.
Yeah.
You follow?
Yeah.
You can't wait for those personalities to come to you. You got to go out and get those personalities. Especially if you're MGM Grand. They used to do it all the time, dude.
Okay.
And you know, but this is why they, you know, they're the MGM Grand.
For
You know what I'm
dealers
saying?
too?
I've never heard of the dealer part of it.
Okay.
I did have some people. Listen, that guy that hired me for the yacht came into the Rio, saw me dealing, waited for me to go on break, gave me his card. I thought he was a little weird, to be honest with you, at first. And then I was like, oh, really? You actually own a big yacht? Hey! We can talk later. But at first I was like, because, you know, you got a few cards every now and then at the
Right.
Rio from different
Right.
people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That
Yeah.
was kind of a weird place to be back then, you know? But yeah,
Okay.
not so much maybe as the dealers, but in other areas of the casino, 100%. They poach hosts. In fact, there's famous lawsuits about the hosting part of it, where they've, you know, poached the host, and the host took over their player list, or, you know what I mean? Those kinds of things.
Yeah.
So that goes on all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very competitive market, especially on the strip. It is what it is. All right, what else you got?
Do new students usually start out on swing shift due to their lack of experience, even if they pass the audition with flying colors?
Swing and grave, 100%. That's all you get. If you get to day shift, boy, you are lucky, because everybody's been at that casino for a while. Guess what? They want days, unless you're someone like Lauren, who prefers the action, wants to stay busy,
Yep.
because swing shift's the busiest shift.
Yep.
I always loved swing shift once you get used to it.
Not only is swing shift the busiest shift, so I'm not like just standing around bored at all, but I have my days free so that I can do stuff like this. If I was on day shift, I wouldn't be able to be sitting here right now.
Right.
That like I do think I make my doctor's appointments, I go grocery shopping, I do the stuff I need to get done during the day before I go to work. So my days off are my days off.
Yeah.
When you're on day shift, your days off are spent with your grocery shopping and your doctor's appointments and your whatever else you need to get done.
Yeah. Wow.
I you know,
That's a very practical, pragmatic answer, dude.
that's
Fantastic.
one of the reasons I love swing.
No, I love swing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but day shift, you'll see skews a little older at the casinos. It's people who are just or graveyard. You know, graveyard or days. People that have been around, they just want to sit around and get paid, kind of thing. They tend to gravitate to those shifts.
Because it's not as busy during the day.
You'll find it nowadays. Casinos are so short. I have casinos that have openings on all 3
Yep.
shifts, especially if
Yep.
you're looking at dice, especially if you're a dice dealer.
Yeah.
So now's a great time to get. And by the way, the money's up. It's
And-
not because the money's worse. The money's better. There's just
Yeah.
nobody's working.
And most places, when they hire you at part time, they could put you on any of the shifts. If they need somebody on day shift, they'll put you on day shift. But generally, when you get promoted to full time, you're going to automatically go to swing shift.
Yeah.
So
Because someone on swing shift is put in for days or
Right.
graveyard. That's kind of
Right.
how it goes in the
Yeah.
business. Yeah.
yeah.
Principal Skinner asks,
Oh.
who's going to recruit Alan Toy or Slippery Timmy?
Oh well, dude. Slippery Timmy wouldn't be able to show up to work. I mean, he might get the job
He
offer.
would get the job.
But
He'd
then
pass the
he'd be
audition.
late the first 3 days in a row, and then he'd be screwed, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
We love Timmy, but holy crap.
Yeah. He would
No one gets
definitely
stuck in
pass
traffic more than Timmy does,
Right.
okay?
He would definitely pass the audition. No
Yeah.
problem there.
No, he would pass
and
the audition.
personality part of it, no problem there.
Yeah.
It's just getting him to
His
show up
time
for work.
management is just
Yeah.
literally just non-existent. He's a genius, but just
Yeah.
no time management.
Yeah. We love you,
Greg
Timmy.
Grant Bo asks, what does it mean to have presence in a game?
So that's presence is the ability to manage a game. You'd be surprised. So what happens as you scale? I'll tell you what happens when you break in and you start. The first person that comes up to your table, the $25 check or $100 check or with money, and you know a lot of these personalities a little bigger, that you'll shake Dealers will tend to shake and get very nervous, okay, from a lack of confidence in what they're doing, or maybe they're a lack of confidence. You know, when Lauren steps up to a table, she does. A lot of people would have money. I'm trying to work this out. They have. I don't want to say they have entitlement issues, but they sometimes have entitlement issues, and they will roll over a weak dealer. Like, they will literally roll over. They will take advantage of you. They will take advantage of the money, the payoffs. They find things to literally argue with and take shots. You end up at Lauren. Lauren's such a clean dealer, you can't take shots. She makes sure that your money's is in the circle. All these things that you really don't think about that she has control of innately. You know what I mean? If someone comes up to Lauren's table, they know that she can't be taken advantage of. You're not going to be able to, steal her shoe or take from her rack or pass post or any of these things that might happen on a weaker dealer. It's just not going to be. And because she's, the way that she stands, her posture, her language, all these things sort of play a role. On a dice game, I can't even begin to tell you how much of that there is. So it's, there's a lot of people that take advantage of, how they bet, where they bet, the units they bet. It's it's a game that's in flux constantly. A lot of things going on, more so than Blackjack. Just saying, But so they would leave a lot of the same dealers on there because not a lot of dealers, even dealers that have been dealing a while, they don't have a presence. They get presence to a certain level. When you go to a Bellagio or a Cosmo, you have to go through an audition that's pretty rigorous, and you have to do it without shaking, without thought. It has to be automatic, smooth. It has to look good because they want there to be a bit of finesse. So you got to be well practiced with checks. You can't be fumbling and dropping stacks and looking, like you're a break-in. So all that contributes to presence.
Presence on a game is all of what David said, but the short version of that is knowing that you control your game. Presence on the game means I control my game. I'm not going to let the players run over me, rush me, whatever. You have somebody that's like, come on, let's go. And a break-in dealer might get nervous and go, and start dealing when maybe somebody else at the table's not ready to go yet. And now you've just run over somebody else who wanted to be in the hand or wanted to get a bet down or whatever. Presence on the game is I'm controlling my game. You can sit there and go, come on, as much as you want. I'm not going to come on until I'm ready and I know that everybody else is ready.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you've played craps, you come up to a table and you see a dealer with his head in the game the whole time, that's someone who is fairly new or newer as a dealer. Because the first thing that a crap dealer, when they transition, is being able to literally stand up and talk and communicate. And, open dialogue. They're not so buried in every single bet and trying to work through everything. They can sort of take a breather, stand up, talk to the players, work with their action. There's levels, Yep. But, yeah. Believe it or not, we got Alan Toy here. Alan Toy was famous for goal all the way up, And even bets like that, it wasn't so much that Alan Toy would play a lot of money, right? It was that he would play in units that were a bit odd. And, a lot of dealers that would just get them nervous. They would get them flustered. Right. And so that bet would throw them off on every other bet, and they wouldn't be able to follow the action. You follow? Yep. So there's that, too. It's not just because someone has money or entitlement. That's not a thing. It's being able to sort of manage the game. Like Lauren said, it's my game. People that fidget or whatever, yeah. So there's a lot to it, but yeah.
Yep. What else?
What else you got, buddy?
Joseph Fraser says, quick question. If I bring donuts on Tuesday, will they go to waste?
Oh, God, I love donuts, dude. Holy crap. Really?
But he's not allowed to have donuts right now.
Why you guys torture me with the damn donuts, dude? The guy...
I'm going to say bring him on Wednesday, because
yeah, bring him on Wednesday.
Than on Tuesday.
And they donut shame me all the time. We happen to get all these donuts in one day.
Look, you ate...
I had two
Seven
donuts.
Seven donuts.
It was unbelievable. They actually
you ate seven donuts?
They audited me, dude. They literally audited the donut consumption.
Okay, wait, no.
I told them 2 donuts.
Look. This man ate 7 donuts before anyone touched them.
They went around and they're like, "Who had these?" And because I was like, "Well, I think I had 2." I wasn't even trying to lie about it. It felt like 2.
7.
It felt like 2 though. I love donuts.
There's a donut shop right across
There is.
lot.
Trust me. Because
I've never been to that donut shop.
It's actually good.
It actually is good. The original donut house. Can you
It's
imagine
legit.
they open a donut shop in the parking lot? Those bastards. That all they're gonna do now is open a Taco Bell and I'm done. That's just all in. Really?
Forget it.
You're a big
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell fan?
Love it.
Ah, see?
Love it.
White people unite. Hey, can I just say I have that picture for Jet. If you go to like Dennis's side of town, do you see the Taco Bell there? They have like one person every now and then. Like we've driven through because and there's never a wait, right?
Right.
If you go to my side of town,
There's always a wait.
oh my God,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
cars around the block, dude. It's like they can't get enough of Taco Bell.
That's
It really
there's
is.
a reason
He,
for
he
that.
thought I was joking about that. He thought that's come on, like because he had never seen a Taco Bell with a line at it. There's always, I can't even get into my Dotties. That's how I know there's a
I
line.
gotta tell you honestly,
They're blocking the way to
I don't
Donnie's.
even know why they would put a Taco Bell in Dennis's neighborhood.
I mean, he wonders that too, by the way. All those taco trucks, dude. And then there's a Taco Bell. It makes no sense.
And it's like
Look,
there's
taco
authentic
truck,
places.
cheap, good,
No, I get that.
authentic, not
listen,
nonsense.
I'm a
That is
convert. I'm a
Taco
convert.
Bell.
We went to those 3 taco trucks. In that, we did the
Oh,
taco
yeah,
thing.
Taco trucks are fantastic.
And 2 of them are great. One of
Yeah.
them was a little iffy because we thought we were gonna get mugged, but the other 2 were good. Like we thought the taco truck itself was gonna mug us. By the way, that wasn't a thing. It wasn't nothing to do. Go ahead. Go
Not in the
ahead.
neighborhood. I can't remember the name of the comedian, but there's a comedian that does this whole bit about Taco Bell.
Oh,
It's
really?
freaking hysterical. Yeah.
Listen here, buddy.
I'll come up with his name and then I'll let you guys know.
All right, what else you got? More questions about the school or tacos? Either one of those.
What are you guys laughing about over there?
Okay, this is too funny.
We got.
Okay.
Oh,
100
Christopher
right.
Bird.
yeah, we need
Trucking.
we're almost there.
Oh, okay.
What happened? Who's got a chubby?
Christopher Bird Trucking says,
Oh,
the
Christopher.
Daddy David workout, 7 donuts and a large milkshake.
You little bastard.
For the win.
Yeah. That is totally for the win. 7 donuts on a Keno machine, literally. I used to, you know what's strange? Back in the day, I used to work out. I was a smoker, so I would work out. I'd be in my gym outfit, with my headphones and everything, post gym, and I would stop at the donut shop on the way to Dottie's with my cigarettes. So I'd be literally sitting there at a Keno machine. In my workout suit, smoking a cigarette, eating donuts, playing Keno.
But see, here's
Imagine.
the thing about working out. That is why you work out.
No,
so you can
100%.
eat the
That's
donuts.
how I justified it.
The
It's
smoking
literally.
is the smoking, but
Yeah.
so you can eat the donuts.
I had that all
used to
figured
leave
out,
the
You
dude.
need to
gym.
replenish your carbs after the
No,
workout.
100%.
This is all nonsense. now,
100%.
okay?
You leave the gym, you stop at Taco Bell on your way home.
And I would share the donuts with everybody. Everybody loved me, dude. Yeah, Taco
What
Bell.
was I saw that look, Dennis.
Nothing better than a Mexican pizza after a workout.
Oh my God, they got rid of the Mexican pizza, sir. That is literally like, how could you bring that up?
Right?
It's so depressing. How do they get rid of the Mexican pizza? I don't understand. Who is advising
Why do we
these
always
people?
come back to Taco Bell? Can we just ignore
I mean,
Taco Bell?
have you had
every
the
time?
Mexican
It's like
pizza?
every time.
Your birthday party's going to be held at the
Oh,
Taco Bell.
totally.
Yeah,
Look
that's
for
what we're
dinner.
taking you for dinner,
I will
Dennis.
shank all of you if I have to.
Yeah. Can you imagine if Taco Bell does the catering, dude? They just like,
They
we do a
do.
pop-up Taco Bell. They've
So-
done that before.
Well, one of the professors from UNLV, he's a food and beverage professor. He runs 9 Taco Bells as his day job,
That's genius, dude.
including
He
the
must be
Taco
so
Bell
rich,
Cantina on
dude.
the Strip.
Loaded. Oh,
What is the difference? Taco Bell Cantina, you can drink there? They have a liquor license?
they
They serve
actually have a
alcohol.
liquor li- They
Okay.
serve alcohol.
They have
Can't
weddings
they?
there. It's a whole 9 yards.
100%. I can see
Weddings
that.
at Taco Bell?
That is
Cantina?
correct.
Who's
That is
getting
correct.
married
Look
at
at
Taco
that.
Bell?
Dennis is so depressed, dude. Dennis is like, wow.
All right,
Uh,
move on. Next question.
Next question. God,
That
that'd be
Roscoe
good.
Moreland says, do any of the students have any funny or crazy stories about their casino lives?
The casino lives.
Like, do they
Any-
have any stories?
Any of these two
Any
students
stories?
right
Yeah,
here?
I think. Do you guys have any casino stories, dude? Any? Did you poop your pants on your first day? Because that would be funny. I would like. I've actually.
Okay,
Go ahead.
the second hand I ever dealt in a casino.
Yeah.
Dealer had a 10 showing.
Dealer had a 10. That was you.
Right, yeah. So
Okay.
I go in to check it, and the light, the fluorescent light above me,
Yeah.
has a little glare on the mirror.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, it looks like it's white. Everything's good. Deal the hand, whatever, right? All 5 people. And I get a blackjack.
Oh.
And then this is the one floor supervisor who he's like, it's like a pure trial by fire with him.
Oh, really?
Right? So I'm like, oh, no.
Oh, crap.
Oh, no. Yeah. And now we're good friends.
And so, oh really? So
Yeah.
you turned over 21, and
Yeah.
he had to like, what did he do? You just like, did he roll back the car? What did he do with it?
No, he's like,
take everybody's money. They
Yeah,
lost.
Yeah,
he-
they
he
lost.
took everybody's money, yeah.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
I've had some people do it like a push, say, "Oh, sorry, folks," you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
normally it's just a loss.
I mean, it's still a blackjack.
It's still a blackjack.
You just would have taken their money sooner. The
There
only
you go.
difference,
Yeah.
They still lost.
Yeah.
But it's the hope that kills you.
No,
Exactly,
that's 100%.
exactly.
Yeah. You were holding out hope. Yeah, we have a therapist in back to work with you later. You know what I
Is
mean?
it Timmy?
Can you imagine if they like that? Every casino should have a therapist, dude, just in case.
Oh, rub some dirt in it.
Yeah.
Move on.
Can you imagine that? I need some help. All right. Well, Nick is not a dealer yet, but what do you got? You got any kind of like casino story? Oh, you're new to the casino.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
any stories you might have could be,
Recently 21. Actually, so it wasn't necessarily a casino. I had a buddy come from Alaska, and so we were all at his house. I had a craps layout.
Oh.
This was like a month ago or something. So
Uh-huh.
his parents are huge craps fans, so that was how I got my practice. Actually,
Oh, really?
It was a bunch. It was loaded. It was like 9 people or something on one side.
on your side.
Yeah, all
Wow,
drunk.
I'm
All
impressed.
one dude's like, "Oh, what's that? What's that horn? $5." Next thing I know, 8 $5 and a 25 comes in on a horn, and a fucking 2 rolls, and here I am.
There
not
you
knowing
go.
what the payout is, so I'm just cutting out like $300 to each player. I'm like,
And
Anyways.
fake checks, by the way. Fake checks. This was
yeah.
not a
Oh,
money
yeah,
game.
no,
No cash play.
No,
Yeah,
none of
good.
that. But yeah, no casino stories for me. I just turned 21 like recently.
Yesterday?
So, yeah.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stories, dude. I'm back to story time on Patreon, by the way. No more business lessons, just all nonsense. David's nonsense in the casino.
Well, while you're talking nonsense, we have 103 likes.
Wow.
Yay.
We got to give something
Congrats.
away.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. What's the word of the day, buddy?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Oh my
There
God.
you go, Taco
Apparently.
Bell.
Oh my God.
It was not me. that
Dennis,
said it,
yeah,
but I
there you
like
go,
it.
everybody. Taco Bell. Next week it'll be Mexican pizza,
Dennis.
aka Taco Bell. All right, Taco Bell.
So while everybody is typing in Taco Bell, I have a question for you. How do you feel about Del Taco?
And by the way, so I have the worst luck with food places, and that everybody can verify that's a thing. I've now been to several places where I haven't even gotten my food.
Oh, jeez.
And when I get my food, it's got like a wrapper on it, or it's been like, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
Yeah.
I have
This
the
is
worst
true, by the
luck,
way.
dude.
Yeah.
So Del Taco, there's one right up the street from us, and every time I go, I used to pick up some stuff for Alex. You know, he'd be like, get me whatever. By the way, how the hell does Alex always knows like every single fast food menu in town, dude? Like he doesn't have to look it up. He's like, dude, just get me, you know what I mean? Maybe not anymore. He's not, but
Right.
And every time when I'd order something, it was always some other nonsense, dude. They just couldn't get my order right,
Got
so
it.
I just stopped.
Got it.
And their fries, dude. Ugh, God. You like Del Taco?
Love their fries.
Really?
You go to
their
Del
fries.
Taco for fries?
I love their fries.
Wow.
They need to cook them longer. I always tell them to do them well done because they're always mushy.
Really? That's a thing. You
If
can
tell
order
'em-
them well
Yeah,
done.
hell yeah.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Can you
Oh,
go to
that's-
Burger
that's-
King and
that's
say,
what
I
I'm
want my
saying.
fries?
Yes,
No
you
way.
What?
How am I got to this age without knowing that? Are you
Extra
kidding
crispy.
me?
Extra crispy.
You can order
Yeah.
extra crispy
Yeah.
fries?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm shook it.
That's how you get fresh fries. Because if they got old fries, they reheat it and
Dude.
makes it crispy. Boom.
And they're better.
Yeah, they're
better
fresh
when
fries
Really?
at that point. If they've
Oh
been
my
sitting out for
God.
a couple hours,
Yeah.
they drop them in the
I
fryer.
got used
Yeah.
to the saggy fry. I mean, I
put
just
extra
figured that was a
lard on
thing. Because they scoop
Extra
them right
lard.
out of the thing. I didn't know that. We were actually at the restaurant the other day, and he ordered like ranch dressing with something that didn't get ranch dressing. I was so shocked. I'm like, you can order your own
Okay.
dressing?
Well, okay, no. No, the
I was
worst
like-
part about all of this is the lady asked, "What side do you want?" I asked her, "What size do you have?" She's like, "Ketchup and ranch." And then
I know.
I get my food, and then David's like, "You can order ranch?" And I'm like, "David, she said you can get ranch. Like, what are you doing?"
It's amazing. You learn these things, see?
Yeah,
You got to
see?
keep learning, dude.
There
You
you
don't
go.
want to give up on
There
the
you go.
learning.
The
It's a
only-
process.
The only place I ever go that I don't order my fries extra crispy is McDonald's because McDonald's has really good fries.
They're good.
Just
You
the way
learned
they
it
are.
here, dude.
Yep.
You can order your fries
Yep,
extra crispy. Holy
Well,
smokes.
we're gonna pick a giveaway winner.
We're gonna,
Okay,
yeah. Ready?
okay.
Tell him to stop.
Stop.
1 through 20.
Alan, pick a number.
1 through 20,
Yeah,
9.
it's a good number.
Number 9.
Ryan
And the winner-
Beck.
I was
Who?
gonna say
Ryan Beck.
Ryan Beck.
I was gonna say, and the winner is Alan Toy.
Fantastic. We're gonna send you everything. We got.
was
Back.
actually.
Do you have all the checks? We'll send you all the checks we have left. We don't have 2 colors. But by the way, I found this one. So we're out of black. Here, I got a green one too, buddy. We'll send you all the colors and a print. Let us know what print you want. Yep. We got the only 4 colors left. We only have like...
a lunch date
Can
at
you see
Taco
'em?
Bell with Daddy David.
There you go.
That's all you can eat right there, buddy. Because $10 will
I
get
wanna
it done.
I want to be involved on that
$10.
too.
Oh,
$10 will put you on the toilet.
no, that'll definitely... You won't
Are
even
you
make
kidding
it out.
me? Anything
I
will
think
put
a
you on the
dollar will
toilet
do.
from Taco Bell.
$1.
That's your go-to place when you're constipated. Go to Taco Bell.
Really? That'll get you
Are you
unconstipated?
kidding me?
Oh, that does... Oh, that's
Flush
true.
you out like
That's
that.
Clean you out.
God, always on a Taco Bell. This is a dealer. This is
How
a
do we
dealer's
always
podcast.
get back to Taco Bell?
Jesus. Listen, when you're breaking in, you don't have a lot of money. You got to go to Taco Bell to eat dinner.
Because he hasn't been introduced to good burrito tacos
Yeah.
and some good food to me.
When they bring down the
come up with
Mexican
that guy's
pizza,
name.
dude, we're gonna have a celebration. Because you know sales are down, dude. Ever since I got rid of the Mexican pizza. All right, we have any other questions?
And the
Because we're
Frito
happy.
burrito. Love that.
No,
Which one?
Burrito.
right now we don't have any questions. And
No.
Ryan Beck says he will pick up his prize. He'll be in town Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Oh, fantastic.
All right, we'll put it aside for you, my friend. All right. Well, this has been a lot of fun. We hope you guys have found this informative. This is fantastic because we're going to call it a night. We've been really going nonstop. Casino Quest has been doing pretty well. We're very excited.
Yes.
And we're hoping to add a location here soon, which is pretty fantastic. We'll be pushing that out here in a minute. Don't forget, we have the...
We're going to let you guys know about that later.
Yeah, we'll let you know about that later. We do have the VegasTycoon.com, which is it's a site for sort of our lifestyle. It's behind the scenes. It's Dennis Jett and his team have putting that together, and I can't tell you how excited Dennis is. He's
I'm super excited.
it's been a bit of a learning curve, because we're starting this kind of from scratch, and we've grown this channel organically. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're very excited to put that out there for you. So if you want to get it, get that. We always have shopcasinoquest.com.
Linda says, what about the slot machine?
Oh, I know. Linda's still out there waiting for us in California. Luckily, she's not on a random corner somewhere because, wow. No, she has a slot machine she wants to donate. We would love it.
Oh, wow. How
But we got to
nice.
drive our ass out to California. That's what the thing is. We just need a weekend off. That would be great, by the way. We could use a minute off. Linda, why don't can she contact you, Dennis? Can you just contact her and just maybe work that out?
Yeah, I worked it out.
And then we're gonna create this sort of pathway thing. We'll be communicating with everybody. We're updating our website right now, and then we're gonna add a meter. We want everyone to know like how much everybody has contributed and where the money is going. 100%. We don't take out any admin. Everything goes to pay either bills or goes directly to the student. Most of it goes to the student. Trust me, I watch our bills like a hawk.
Yes, he does.
So we.
Yes, he does.
I'm a coupon in action, like quite literally. So,
Yep.
so there's that. What else you got? And we're very excited. We're gonna have Lauren back on the channel. She's gonna be making her return. We're gonna be adding her to Vegas Tycoon as well because we want to see her play bingo. Do you
Yes.
win at bingo?
Sometimes, yeah.
Really? Big
Sure.
money?
I mean, sometimes.
Really?
I have before, yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll win some big money on YouTube, dude, for the YouTube fans.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. What else? Are we out? We're out. We're out.
Are we
Was
done?
that it? That's it. It's in the wrap. We want to say thank you to Pat and Nick. Thank you guys so much for being
Thanks for
part
having
of
us.
this.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, likewise.
We don't want to thank Matt, who was supposed to be here. We'll talk shit about
No,
him
what
real
the hell,
quick.
Matt?
Thanks a
Where are
lot,
you?
buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's busy, probably working. He might have picked up an extra day dealing, so
Yeah.
there's that. It's a lot of flux, but we really appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. We'll keep you updated, and thank you so much.
Thanks,
we out?
everybody.
Yep,
We'll
we're
see you
out.
next time.
All right, thank you guys. Bye.